Let's hear from the crowd. Make
Your
some
team
noise for
is
yours
banning.
truly. My tail's been itching for a real
Your team
fight.
is banning.
Already got him lined up in my
Your
sights.
team is banning.
Okay.
Start.
Okay, start. Do give us trick on though.
Hello. I think there's a issue. But let's see.
I think the lobby issue is still on. No?
Yeah. I think because of server, I guess. Hello, Ashi. You there?
Cheer for the crowd! Make some noise for yours truly! My tail's been itching for a real
Your
fight!
team is banning.
What's up, MLB fam? Welcome to the Celestial Tournament brought to you by Celestial Community. We are here in the semi-final between Flux Esports versus Litchi, and we have amazing caster here today. Zebo and Pichi is here. Hello Zebo. Hello Pichi. How are you?
Hi, Axel. And hello to BT up as well.
Hello, hello. I hope you guys are doing well. And are you guys excited about the semi-finals?
Oh, got 'em lined up in my sight!
Very,
Your team
very
is
fun.
banning.
I mean, it's quite a fast-paced tournament, but still, the thrill and fun does not really go away, right? Even if it's fast. So definitely, I hope the two teams that we are going to be seeing right now battling a best of three. It is Team Flux with Rekt Esports on the blue side we have, and
Sir,
Team
what's your command?
Esports
Your
on
team
the
is
red
banning.
side. So it's a best of three semi-finals. Definitely quite a lot excited.
Yes, of course. It's quite good. The team is quite good. They have reached semi-final match, and right now they are ongoing for the finals. If one of the team goes up.
Yep, both the teams are just waiting here to take a spot at the finals. One step away, I want to know who will be the first contender. Will it be Flux Esports or Litchi Paradise? The bans are going in
Let's
pretty
make
well.
the whole
Both the sides,
world
like, I really
see
like
how
how
I
Litchi Paradise have done their homework bans, but at the other side, it's just the heroes that they don't want.
Most certainly. I mean, the heroes that we see around the ban, right? It's mostly the heroes that we do not usually want to face against given the current meta, especially that Florian and Kimmy all together. But it is quite ironic given that they are the ones to have the first pick, yet they ban them out. So I guess they do have
Always
a
on the way.
strategy in mind
Your team
rather
is picking.
than a full-on meta combo. But yes, it is quite targeted towards the roamer mostly.
Agreed. But Lucas is open. One side of Team Flux is really looking to pick it up, especially Winehouse. But that is not the case. They want to keep the Berkshire open. Something on the Flex side, not exactly jungler as of now. So they'll just wait and watch.
Yep, certainly. But as a first pick, they did get the Baxia onto their hands, which is quite it's kind of surprise element, but not that much of a surprise given that Baxia is getting picked on more often these days. And given that they got the Baxia, it's quite obvious that Lucas would go towards the side of Team Litchi Paradise right now. And as we currently know, right, Lucas is one of the top heroes that you would want paired with this machine. Although we do not see her much often these days, her displacement ability is not something that you should be joking about, right, PG?
That's true. And Flux, Rekt Esports did not go in for that Zushin, which is quite surprising for me. So I want to see what the mate will be picking up just to counter this. There could be a possibility of a Wali coming in, but maybe that could be like the last option you are looking at. But as of now, as I mentioned, they want to keep the Baxia as the Flex. They'll wait for their prey.
There be
That's
two
greatest
Your
inventions.
team is picking.
Red Jungle. Interestingly enough, they paired it up with an Angela, one of the classic combos, and now that the tank meta is back, it's gonna get interesting.
Yeah, certainly a lot interesting. But my question is it an Angela mid, or are they sending Basha to the EXP where Angela could pick up the role? Because currently the lineup for Team Flux X Rekt is looking quite the utility around the utility right now, as compared to the side of Team Litchi Paradise. They did pick up the carry to counter up the two frontliners, which are quite tanky out here. So definitely I think a good job picking up the marksman first, given that there is quite a high chance for her to get banned given the team comp that Team Flux is going with.
Agreed. And now that they have opened up the Harriet, so I want to see if they will be picking up or not. Now that for this cutting composition, Harriet would be a very good option given the fact that he does have a very good mobility. Yes, they got onto the mobility part and did ban up the Irithel right on point, but back onto the banning phase. We would be looking maybe at Kacha getting banned, could be a deal breaker for them, but I don't think so. That could be the last priority for the side of Team Flux X Rekt Esports. Now that we are just moving on, Zio, you did ask about where would the Baxia go. In this game, I'm really guessing that we are looking at an EXP Baxia.
Yeah, it does seem like an EXP Baxia, but I think the last two picks, right, will determine where we're gonna be seeing the Baxia right now. But given the fact that the bans are mostly EXP oriented this time from the side of Team Flux X Rekt, most certainly 70% of the chances that Baxia is definitely gonna be onto the EXP. But as for the counter of Gary, a really good job banning out the Irithel given her late game damage potential and the zoning out capability from the Farsa. So definitely they have covered almost all of the lanes, which the heroes might give them trouble given their team formation right now.
Oh, let's see if this is a problem for them or not, but at the same time, the EXP laners, all of them getting banned on the side of Team Flux X Rekt Esports. Interestingly enough, it's just all the team fight composition one that who would be just allowing them to go into the back lanes. So cutting it off is going to be quite good, but at the same time the carry though, they have to take care of the carry anyhow. If the carry is farmed, it's going to be a problem. But again, the best of 3 series, most of the players are just testing the water. Most of the teams do love to do that. They wanna see what kind of team composition, what kind of a gameplay they bring on, and try to take it to the game number 3. But in this case, Flux and Rekt Esports, as much as I know them, they are not in there for that. But okay, one last
Your team
there,
is picking.
and oh, nah. What a pick coming in. I really like the confidence, but it is against a Fredrin. Like late game, yeah, but for early and the mid game, they are going to struggle.
Okay, I mean, most people would just assume that Lucas would be the jungle, but I think even as we assume that Lucas would definitely go to the jungle, given that he's used mostly there nowadays. But I guess they're forcing the Lucas to have his way onto the EXP because they're expecting an EXP Basha, and you need someone to zone them out, I guess. But well. I mean, the lean out there, as you said, the confidence is really high, but does your actions match your words, or is it gonna be a total buskill? That is the question that still remains until we get on inside the game. But as of now, Team Litchi Paradise, it's their turn to pick the roamer. Which would it be? A game maker situation. I am kind of hoping, someone which can set them up quite perfectly. Maybe a Gatot Kacha. He's still open out there. What do you think, Litchi?
Hylos could be a very good pick here.
Yeah.
We need something like a Hylos with the vengeance on with them.
Who said there are no shortcuts in life? I literally invented one.
Okay, so they're not going for a solid CC, but they are rather going for a full ambush combo because of the shortcut of chip that we have out there. I mean, the team comp is a bit chaotic in my opinion because a lot of things are gonna be happening around here and there. Ling is gonna be having with his Tempest of Blades, there will be Lucas chasing after you, and then you can't escape Zushin and her lantern away. So definitely quite it's like a composed team going up against a very, very chaotic team. But yes, it did make things more interesting though.
Definitely, but Litchi Paradise, I really like the confidence. Let's see if they are able to speak through that or not. But at the same time, Flux, Rekt Esports, you have been seeing them around quite a few tournaments nowadays. So let's see if they're able to keep up with their performance. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome you to the land of Dawn. You guys are watching the semi-final at the Celestial Tournament. This is going to be the match number 1, game number 1. And don't forget to like, subscribe. We'll be bringing the action. This is Litchi and Zero.
Yep, certainly quite excited about the whole match as of now. Now, if we do see the pressure definitely started from the mid lane with Lina getting displaced around here and there by Daichi, given that they're putting pressure more. But yes, a Basha against a Lucas, while Granger is having the time of his life going against Terry, given that he does have the assistance from Angela out there. So definitely both the teams have different kind of tactics, strategies, but there might soon be a fight starting soon because they are almost level 4 and you never know, but yeah, still quite stable for both the teams.
That's true. Early game was Indian, they are just like waiting it around, but the chip though very proactive, which is a good scene. As of now, Flux Esports, I feel like the path is just kind of cut off just because of this chip, could be popping up anywhere and they will be having to, having the Baksha as well as the Fred with the usual. But oh, wait a minute, we are talking about, I do see the link though.
Yep, we do see the link out there onto the top lane, and the fact that they are, going for the But as of now that we are seeing, it does seem like they will still be falling back and waiting to start the turtle right now.
Well, let's see. You know, the first prize of the first one is not here as of now, but you know, it's like for their function. Now they will be, using this resources right on early on. The turtle being up is going to be a problem.
Yep, certainly the turtle around the turtle right. There's definitely gonna be a problem, but yeah, the thing is, I can't because my device just crashed out of as we talk about what is happening throughout the whole game right now, it does seem like both the teams did go for the turtle as said, but can't really. Well, it is quite my bad, but well, Litchi, I would like to ask you, was the Lucas going after the EXP a better choice, or should they have just left the Lucas on the double?
It should have been Lucas on the Mega or Lucas just needs a brawly type of a team fight composition, you know. Like he needs those fights, he needs to be under a team fight, making sure that he's getting, you know, kills left and right, but you're limiting him onto the EXP. Like now that he's not getting any, let's see how much of a problem. It's fair against the Bakshia. Against the Bakshia, what can you do? You cannot kill him. You cannot get a, get onto him. And the best option is to just to clear the lanes, just to move ahead with your stuff. So for doing that, you need to be there, you know. That is the reason why you have seen why the Povius as well as the CC got banned. It's just for the Bakshia.
Yep, certainly well said. I mean, Basha, he's been quite, riding up the whole ladder of the meta as of now. But well, I guess both the teams, right? They're just gonna be having their own way of farming for the whole game, so that they have to see their first match point, because they do need to have the have the lead since it's a best of 3. So definitely we'll have to wait it up for a bit.
And I do have a little bit of a technical problem. It seems like my internet is done. Sorry, I cannot know what's going on.
I can feel you there. The same thing is happening with me.
Yeah, no worries. I hope the technical issues are fixed very quickly.
I do hope so. Why can't I do? What can I do?
I do think that's the thing.
Red team turret has been destroyed!
Killing spree!
Red team hero has been slain!
Mega kill!
Red team hero has been slain!
Killing spree!
basically name up.
Hello, see. Is there any issue with the host right now? The lobby.
चलो स्टार्ट रहेगा. Good luck, beautiful ladies. चलो start.
Oh yeah, Richie. Can we start?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. You guys are watching the second match of the day, where Team Flux Esports are one step away, taking it over with a clean sweep, or will Litchi Paradise stop them and take it to the game number 2? Can go back again? Hello, Ziva. How are you doing?
Yeah, PJ, I'm doing really fine. There were some hiccups on the way, but we are back again, fresh and new, hopefully. But last match, it does seem like it did quite impact Team Litchi Paradise a bit, that they are gonna be banning Lucas as their first. Last time though, it was their side, but I guess they do not want to risk Lucas onto the side of Team Flux X Rekt. So definitely that ban is here, but it does seem like Team Flux X Rekt are thinking to go for the Russia pick again, given that they have the CC, but that just got denied out there.
They had to. Come on, man. First game, we weren't watching it, but we know this could have been the outcome. That is why that it got banned. But at the same time, you do have the Phobius open, you have the Zushin open. If you give out the Zushin, there are few heroes who would pick it up to actually get a counter on, but it's going to get quite tricky though. You cannot pick a Gadud Kacha, you cannot pick something like a, front lane heroes. But the Kenya though, is still being open. Maybe we will be seeing one of teams picking up this game.
Well, highly possible, because Kalea is still quite good around the roam position. Definitely good for pick-off composition. So there might be a chance that the Kalea is left open and they just pick her up, either of the teams. So definitely we're gonna be waiting for that part, but there might be some other heroes that is open, which might give hindrance to either of the sides. And given that they are considering quite a lot, what heroes could be on the ban? There goes Team Matilda out, cancelling the possibility for the side of team for the side of either of the teams. But keeping the Fanny open, do you think it is a good idea?
Oh, for Winehouse, I think no. Come on, man. It is a signature hero along with the Fredrin. Why would you keep that open? But on the side of Team Litchi Paradise, I don't think they will be trying to capitalize it. There's Lucian open, and you're talking about how something like a Granger or Harris can be picked as well. But the Phobius, though, I think the Phobius should be there as of now.
I mean, Phobius basically counters Badang even if they pick up, and he's quite tanky up as well. So with his pursuit, it's quite hard to have him around in the enemy. But this time there is quite a bit of a switch in the lineup. We do see Fredrin going on towards the side of Team Litchi Paradise. Now you might think it is a jungle Fredrin, but they seem like they have some other plan, given that they gave Fredrin the flicker. But still, Kalea onto their side up as well. So definitely beefy plus heals Team Flux is gonna be a bit, struggling towards that.
Oh, that's true. The carrier was open, but onto the side of Team Flux, Esports not, taking it onto their hands. I think this is going to be a problem. With that, the Phobias, as I mentioned, Phobias should have been picked up. They did, which is a good thing, but they have to deal with it. They have to make sure that the Phobias doesn't reach the back line. They have to make sure that the Threaten also doesn't deal damage. As the Brazil breath is such a slap on your face. So you'll have to watch out for that as well. But as of now, one last pick coming in. What will they go in? Oh, they want to call it.
Yep. No, carry was expected. 100% expected. Because the Team Litchi Paradise, they just went for 3 tanky composition, like how Team Flux x Rekt went last game. So it's kind of a switch of tactics between both the teams. But yeah, a carry, and I think she is the greatest counter to tanky heroes aside from the jungle, which would be the Alpha or the X-Borg. But we do not see both of them right now. There is quite a possibility that they might be banned out, but oh well, a Granger in their case getting banned out seems quite viable to me.
Oh. And now again, as we mentioned under the game number 1, carry, very good pick. Let her get farmed up when the game goes into their hands. So for that, they have to go towards the mid game to the late game, and if they don't, it's going to be a problem. But as of now, that we are looking at back again to the ban phase, the Irithel should be there onto the list. We're talking about the Granger being picked up. Very good bans coming in. But one last ban, I want to see from the side of team.
Where there's light,
should
there
be
are also shadows.
a tank. They, just for a moment, let's just think this Badang is an EXP. I just have this feeling that this Badang is an EXP.
I mean, I personally am a bit skeptical if they put the Badang onto the EXP, because there is a Phobias who counters out the Badang quite well. So, I guess it's kind of a give and take situation, and I think they do need someone which is, which can soak up the damage, maybe like a Katot, maybe like a high loss as of now. They do need someone to initiate and have their front line on, but we'll see what they will be picking up. But the Fanny though, I mean, at this point, you guys are pretty much tanky, but there is a chance that she could have targeted the marksman or the mage altogether. So I guess they're taking up the precautions.
Agreed. Trying to play it a little bit slow, understandable why the Fanny was banned this game. Fanny, kind of hard though. This kind of a team composition you're talking about, where Kalia, the Phobias, as well as the Fredrin going to change CPU no matter what. I think the Fanny ban is kind of a waste in my opinion, but at the same time, here we are, Rekt X Fluffy coming in with their main trump card. They are not going in for the game number 3. No, they don't want it. But as of now, was mentioning about the Irithel as well. Understandable why it might be getting picked up. Could be a very good hero, especially against this Zushin. But have to dodge the Alice as well. Now they have to pair it up with a healer. Fluorine band, Matilda ban, even the Berkshire is banned for this reason. So what are they going in for?
Angela, I guess.
Oh.
I mean, Alice and Angela combo works out well, right? But the thing with an Alice in the jungle is that you kind of need to give her the time to develop really nicely. Otherwise, it's just a burden onto your team. But given that the side for Team Litchi Paradise, right, their composition, it does seem like Alice with her, just never-ending bloodlust, it would work out really well, just sucking up all their life energy away from them. But well, the question is, are they gonna be picking up maybe there we go. The Echelon. I think it is one of the safest choice, given that you can just have her rotate around from any part of the map, regardless of where she is, right? So it does work out quite well. And as I said, Pichi, the Badang is definitely onto the EXP side.
Yeah, as expected. I had a feeling and we got that. Angela, you're also, coming up with a very good prediction. So let's see if Flux Rekt Esports does get the match on to game number 2 over and dusted, or game number 3. Here we go.
Yep, but definitely hoping for a game number 3, because we did not get to see the excitement in game number 1, but right now our screen is definitely a lot colorful than we do see normally. I mean, I like the gold and pink combination that is going for the side of Team Flux X Rekt. It's pleasing to the eyes, but a great job, great job picking up the Purify, because there's the Kalea, you can be picked up and thrown away, so definitely it will help, even if it's a little bit.
That's true. Into the land of dawn. Here we go. Game number 2. Flux Rekt Esports had an option to pick it up into a clean sweep. But at the same time, it's Flicker versus, just area obstacles coming up. So that is interesting to see. But Litchi, with that big Sana pick though, they were hovering over it, but this is what I was talking about. This is what you are going to expect into the middle lane if you are going to be against a Lucian. But as of now, bottom lane, I want to put a little bit emphasis. It's carry versus the Harith. Harith is just going to just go early game, mid game, yep, it is on to Azans, but late game, it's going to change type for both the sides though. Same goes to the Harith as well. You want to make sure that the Harith has farmed up, but if he's not, it's going to be a problem. But I do like the rotation coming in from this Fredrin though. He's already there, he's proactive, but let's see if they do get a first blood on this carry or not.
I mean, I saw Fredrin go towards the side of Alice's jungle to prevent her from getting that level 4, because, she was rotating towards the gold lane, but with that creep gone, she's not level 4, she is forced to rotate towards the HP lane, right? So I think definitely that is quite a good tactic coming in. Quite a good highlight, I would say. But yeah, it does seem like Carry is kind of pushed under her tower. Focus is definitely turning up towards the top lane now.
Oh, Foreman was already there along with their roams and EXP. Interestingly, looks like Litchi will be spotted out. And now that Kalia also trying to get level 4 though, that is definitely a hit for him. But he's also missed out 1 minion right there. Going to be a problem, but why now? He's waiting for the moment for the side of Team Litchi Paradise to make the mistake. Rio, on the other hand, no level 4. The little bit, the seconds that they are losing is going to be a problem. But Jigsaw, he wants to make a move on to farm Rekt moreover.
Yep, there we go, the move is there. Slam coming in from Jigsaw, but that was just to overall, but he does get caught up with the Lennox coming in. Angela Harker, their first blood onto the side of Jigsaw, gets taken down. Wide out, followed up as well. That is Kiro falling down in the blink of an eye. That is 3 people. They are going for more. That is 4. Might be 4, but oh my goodness. Jigsaw out there. You missed by a slither of HP, but overall, that was a really good engage before the battle.
This is what I was talking about, the level difference between, wait a minute.
Yeah, we have to wait a minute, but Jigsaw, I think that was not a good idea, trying to extend the fight a bit more, given that there were 4 people out there. Although, yeah, they have wasted their resources for 1 person, so it is still quite a win for the side of Team Litchi Paradise.
I agree that early game dominance onto their hands is definitely going to be a good sign for them to get the snowball rolling in. But unfortunately, Jigsaw also losing it out. That was definitely a little bit of a overconfidence coming there around the purple buff of this Alice, but they are doing the same. They don't want to back down very easily, but as of now, engaged.
Yep, team fight divided on with the top and bottom all together, but Harry's out there trying to go for a carry with his the Manforce gets it out. Same followed up by Hero out there. So it was a 2v2 situation, but given the current farm and the positioning, definitely went on for the side of Team Paradise right now, but Jigsaw's trying to go for more onto Convict with the slam, but fails to do so. Still find a good zone in coming in. Still one more try around the purple buff. You can see 3 people. Tsunami slam comes in onto Winehouse. The half guard once again to guard him away. But will it be enough? Because the appraiser's rat just got nothing in his hands. But oh, the convict gets caught up with Harriet. He will be getting taken down. So not looking great for the side of Team Flux and Rekt.
The early game snowball is really working onto the side of Team Litchi. Look at them, also Mineral rotating right from the top lane and just making sure that they just switch sides. It is just very much beneficial for the Naris as well. But at the same time, trades are being made. Chari with the spinning right, they're just going to make sure that they do the same. But I feel like even with the Angela, they are not being able to get their healing up. Yes, Angela not an early game, power spike is going to have made it out. The COVID doesn't come.
Mineral just got caught by Convict out there, but he did get his equal exchange. The Rio gets taken down. Tries once again onto Whitehouse, but not being able to escape that massacre, followed up by a double kill coming in from H2O. Out really great with the mid lane turret gone for their side as well, so definitely the rotation will be a bit more easier given that Litchi Paradise they have been going for the jungle invade quite a lot of times.
I do agree with you, and once again, as we were mentioning, they are already there at the Alice's purple buff. She's not getting any right from the last 3 buffs, which is really surprising. But at the same time, Convict, though, I don't like the positioning. He does get picked up, and that's unstoppable for this Harriet. Look at them, they are invading left and right. They are not leaving anything open. All the exits closed. It is just a 360 turn from the game number 1.
Yep, definitely. And this is how best of 3 should be, right? One team should not get the whole snowball 2-0 situation, but right now the fist break coming in from Badan out there gets taken up by the Tsunami Slam coming in from Kalea, but kill goes to Daichi with a killing spree in his hands. But Carriel, they're trying his best to have equal trades, goes for the bottom lane push, but unfortunately he has to step back.
A little bit of a setback coming in for the side of Team Flux Esports. For them, I feel like the blue side is a winning side for them every single tournament that I have seen so far. So I think they need that blue buff, being on the blue side buff again. But as of now, let's see if they're able to make a comeback or no, given the fact that Chari is still on 0-1-0. It's not a bad score for being on the lower side of the board, but the gold gap increasing is going to be a problem. I don't like that how the early game, and as you transition to the mid game, you shouldn't be carrying over that same gold around to the top lane.
Not a good engage coming from Harry. He was the first one to go there, but Mineral, another mistake made up there. I mean, that was not an ideal situation for him to go for the backup right now, and I think Harry got a bit overconfident, I would say, but yeah, he just paid the price. So definitely good for the side of Team Flux X Rekt, but still nowhere enough to close up the goal lead that they have. It is 5k right now, and it will just keep on extending more and more. But Jigsaw just escaped that massacre, but Carry with a speedy line wheel melting at Jigsaw out goes to carry. As of now, but Rio, trying to save his teammates, will be losing his life away, giving his life away towards the side of Team Litchi Paradise once again. And Flux, Rekt, they are forced to fall back.
They are the ones who took a little bit of a trade onto their hands, which is a good sign, but first lot coming in, will they be losing this or trying to give it away? If they give it away, they can still defend it. The irregulars are going to stand strong unless they just give it up, but at the same time, Carry's attempt on farming is really skyrocketing. So let's see if they are able to get this, but wait a minute, I don't like that. They go make the play at the right moment, but it's just too late. The Wimbledon one, they have good timing.
I mean, they did get the Lord though, so it doesn't work out, but the Shadow Guard, having them knocked up is quite good. There we go, that is 2 people falling, 3 people, 4 followed up, and Convict is forced to go back. It is not a good timing for the side of Team Flux Expect to lose their members because the Lord is marching in, and this game might be just the end for them if the timing is right though. But I guess Team Litchi Paradise, they won't be they'll still be waiting it out a bit more rather than rushing it in, or I think it's gonna be going right now though. But we do see trying to see an opening, but not quite there yet.
That's true. Let's see. Now that the inhibitors are still standing strong, they do have another shot at making sure they do defend while getting carry farmed up. I really like how they're letting carry farm, but talking about itemization, Convict did pick up a Sky Piercer, not an optimized item as of now, given the fact that we are on the losing end. But oh, wait a minute, Rio though tries to make a play, but will be interrupted by that stop. As of now, 7-6. Okay.
Okay, close call.
Yeah, just a trailer. They want to go in, but they are not.
Well, I mean, people, we just want to see the trailer as of now, but Carrie, she's trying to escape the pursuit of Jigsaw right now. Will he be able to, because he's running away? And there's 4-5 people chasing around him right now. Gets cornered up. Angela maybe contemplating to give her hard guard, but she knows that if she goes in there, she will be under the chopping block along with Carrie. So you have to sacrifice one person at least.
I do agree, but look at that into the mid lane. I really like how they are keeping up the pressure, making sure that the Harriet will be there, but the Harriet just too farmed up. Come on, man. I don't think there's a coming back from there. They'll have to get this Lord up. They'll have to make sure that these lanes are synced up, and syncing up the lanes is just meaning that they can actually get it on. But what went wrong in the side of Team Flux, right? Esports, the drop looking quite good. They put but I'm onto the EXP, which is also a good sign, but they are not able to melt down the front laners. I do agree, Phobia is too much for the side of Team Flux Rekt Esports along with Frederick, but Harris is just coming in, picking up the sound and just moving out.
Well, you know what I think about for the side of Team Flux Rekt? It is just that they need someone to initiate, and Badang is the only one which can do it. But at the same time, they have the Kalea to jump onto the back line, which is a danger for Gary. So she has to, maintain her distance. But if she does that, then she won't be able to melt the front line. So I think they are just, a bit taken aback by the fact that their composition needs a bit more babysitting onto Gary side, because she is quite squishy, so she does get melted away by that turret, given that his farm is quite a lot, 10.7k, almost 11k farm in his hands. So it's just a matter of fact that the positioning that Team Flux is quite struggling with.
No, that's true. Now that the Lord already gone and marched onto the bottom lane, it's going to be a problem. Look at that, Carry all alone, makes a flicker play.
Yep, definitely. I think I'll play coming in, but Alice goes to dive once again. She gets taken down though, quite belted out away. But the Lord is in the base for the side of Team Flux as well. Jigsaw does get taken down. There is a 4v4 right now, and they successfully maintain distance from the Lord, take it out. But their inhibitors are down. Will they be able to defend their base like they did last time? It is quite possible though, because they have carry. There goes the speedy lively, a melting mineral gets taken down. Harris goes on to shut down once again, and carry gets a double kill, but trying to go for more. The distance is just too much, and Team Flux X Rekt, they survive one more day.
Okay, let's see. You know, it's not an end. The fear bit has gone down. Flux X Esports, they are fighting back. 2 members taken down, especially they had that gold bounty onto him. That almost 300 is just onto the hands of Team of Flux X Esports, but they are trying to go in. Jigsaw jumps in.
Oh my goodness, the tsunami slam is just too much, because I just saw a triple flip from our Kalea out there, but quite a good winter crown frozen, but it was not enough. Leached out there, licked with the Fredrine and Jigsaw will get taken down. So power spike of Gary is definitely coming, and I think they did a really good job at delaying the whole map situation to their favor, because now I think the tides have turned, and I think one more engage from both the sides. Team Flux X Rekt, they have quite the equal chance to make a comeback in this match.
Let's see if they are able to make a comeback or not. We have already transitioned to the late game. Now it is the side of Team Flux X Esports who will be making the play. We have Kiro with the Flux of Poetry along with his in terms of health. His cooldown to get down to 20 seconds or less, but they have to engage, they have to get the kills, but let's see if they're able to steal away the slot or not. Winehouse, his retribution has to really come through, but at the same time, they have to take it to the game number 3, and here we go.
Oh, definitely. Winehouse out there jumping in right between, but the damage of Gary is too much. Gets melted out with 2 people off. The most biggest, sandbag is melted out, but the Lord gets secured by Flexi. Flux X Rekt again. There. Oh, the bait! No! PG!
Oh no!
Victory! While they were busy with the Lord, the base HP, it was 0. Oh my goodness.
It was there on their hands, but no, it is, H2 96-9 just stole it away. What a game coming in. I just saw that Angela getting down, but perfectly on time. Did come up with the, recall, but those cannon minions are just too big to handle.
Yeah.
They were the ones who were the real MVP there, along with Hadith, of course.
Yeah, minion MVP out there. I mean, there 2 people were there trying to defend the whole base, right? But they were just not enough. But oh well, it's good for us because they pushed to a game number 3. So it's more better for us.
Yes, sir. I'm curious to know what they will be trying to do. And now game number 3, they have to come up with strategies very quickly, but at the same time, they will be there onto the blue side. Will they be bringing out the Bakshia or not?
Bakshia, right? I'm thinking there is a high chance that they bring up the Bakshia again, but I think the two games have been played already, so I feel like Bakshia would still be on the ban list for either of the teams, so we'll have to see. Actually, the thing for Litchi Paradise, right? They applied the same tactic that Team Flux X Rekt, applied in the last game altogether. So it's like, we're just borrowing your tactics, and we're just having fun trying out what you guys tried, and it worked out quite well for both the teams.
That's true. But let's see. Game number 3. I hope you guys are enjoying as well. Also, do let us know which team are you guys rooting for. With that, let's take a short break and we'll be right back.
क्या ब्रो मेरे को करना पड़ेगा क्या Yeah, you want to do S7, right? No, कर देते हैं कहीं पर भी कर दो Zoom on RS or anyone can RS मैं अभी क्लास से घर पहुंचा हूँ
Let's hear from the crowd. Make some noise for yours truly.
कर लेना आराम से.
पिच्ची और तुम करेगा ना अभी
या
ओके मैं देखूंगा तुम लोग का कास्टिंग अरे स्क्रीन शेयर करो ना कोई
ठीक है let me
हाँ
Flux need no protection from the rain.
we are starting okay guys
go piche let's go.
पिच्ची मैम
आगे पानी
पिच्ची मैम कास्टिंग करेंगे आज
Let's go.
2 मैचेस कर चुकी है थर्ड मैच टू गो
चलो
मेरे साथ कौन करेगा पिच्ची या जीवो
Beto is me but I'll make it last.
हाँ तो तुम कर लो ना आपके बाद तो मैं ही
My
हूँ
small team is banning.
ठीक है तो मैं और पिच्ची करेंगे क्या
ऐसा कर लो.
जीव तुम एक कर लो ना लास्ट ईयर वैसे भी
One match.
हाँ
हाँ
चलो
जीवो और पिच्ची कर लो ये वाला जीवो और पिच्ची कर लो उसका बाद मैं आऊंगा
तुम कर लो क्योंकि नेक्स्ट मैं ही हूँ ना
अरे मैं भी अभी पहुंचा हूँ
में हम लोग दोनों करते चलो लेट्स गो
आराम कर लेते हैं.
हाँ भाई
Let's go.
सॉरी
अरे नहीं सिंपल हमारा आवाज क्या स्ट्रीम पे जा रहा था
Let's make the whole world team.
जीवो स्क्रीन इज नॉट अवेलेबल
अरे
Not available. Ruko.
एक काम करो ओए इसागी मैं बूस्टिंग अकाउंट पे हूँ करेंटली मैं तेरे को अपना आईडी भेज रहा हूँ तू फॉलो कर मेरे को वेट ब्रो इट्स स्ट्रीमिंग नाउ
मैं चलो
Let's go.
Yeah. Our voices are on anyway. It's okay. The chit chat's over. We are back again into the game. This time around, Litchi Paradise banning up the chlorine as well as the Maksha. Understandable. They don't want to say anything. Game number 1 was devastating for them, but game number 3, they are not here to take it away in a loss. But at the same time, the respect bans are on along with the CC and the Kimmy, which was like a constant bat from the game number 1.
definitely. I guess
Always on the
they just have too much of a hard time, going after, going against CC or Kimi. But yeah, it is quite understandable given that they are quite good in the hands of good players, and both the teams, right? Their composition is just the 3 tanky with 2 damage dealer type in almost both the matches from either of the sides. So it's just like the advantage of for both the teams, regardless of which team bans out the CC. But the Lucas is open once again. Peachy, will Team Flux go for the Lucas, or will they give it to Team Peachy Paradise like one? Oh, Fredrin is just the priority pick for both of the teams right now.
Yes, definitely the priority pick coming in. For Winehouse, it is one of his signature pick. It's really crazy how he can transition between an assassin and a tank jungler. But let's see, Kelia being open, another messy hero. One of the heroes is going to be so much problem. But let's see this team. Flux X Rekt Esports pick it up just to counter the Kelia. I need to see that Padang. Last game the Padang was there. In a way it did not work out. Maybe the Phobius can also do a very good job here. Phobius not being banned. So maybe or maybe not. And I knew that. To counter the Kelia, Padang should have been there for Flux X Rekt Esports, but they themselves pick it up, closing it as much as possible.
They do not want to give the Padang away towards the other side. So understandable, but well, Padang XP once again from Mineral. But the Angela and Fredrin combo once again picked up both the teams. They are just utility heavy most of the time in this 3 matches, but picking up Lilia once again like the first match. I think the team combination is quite similar to how we saw in the first match, because there was a Fredrin, there was a Lilia altogether, and in the current meta, Lilia is quite rare to be seen. But it worked well for Team Flux X Rekt in the first game, so they're just trying to be safe since it's their match point.
Oh, that's true. So let's say, if they are able to get it on for Convict as well, I feel this is also another signature move for him. Flux X Rekt Esports, they are coming up with a, 10-on-10 combo. They are not going away with a lose, but at the same time, the same scenario is there for the side of Team Litchi. Paradise. Okay, Irithel once more getting banned. No Irithel game, had it no way. There is a Granger, but what will they pick though? Now that the 3 marksmen, the 3 kings and the queens are already off along with the Lucian, will it be a Beatrix?
Well, the Irithel ban does seem like a viable ban because it is a Granger that they picked up. So they do not want the Granger to be countered, right? So definitely maximizing the potential for Granger by banning out their counters. I won't be surprised if they ban the Moss as well, but it is quite rare in this case. But Phobius gets the ban. Really good ban, given that he gave the team trouble in the last match. So definitely, deserves to be on the ban list.
I do agree with you on that, but the draft's really looking very good, especially the bans. They are target banning each and every one of them, given the fact that it's game number 3, one last shot taking a place at the grand finale. If they do have a mega prize
Where
of
there is light,
1,000
there are
rupees
also
waiting for them, and
shadows.
if they don't, it's going to be a problem. But let's see. Again, I am all in for the game number 3, and they have given us that.
Light me up and watch
Yeah,
the
definitely. They do not disappoint. The players do not disappoint. But an X-Borg out in the jungle this time. Not an Ellis, not a Fredry, not a Basha. It is the X-Borg. And given that he deals true damage, it goes well against a Fredrine who is quite tanky. So definitely the counter out there. But we do see a Brody getting picked up. But quite curious about their XP. What will it be? The Phobias got banned out and they took the Badang. And the Basha is not there anymore. So what XP can they go for? Because for the last 2 matches, we saw Katot and Hylos still open, but they didn't pick those 2. But things change now. And for the first time in this best of 3, Hylos gets onto the EXP lane.
Interesting draft definitely coming in from both the sides. Hylos EXP, long time no see, but at the same time Chari with that Brody. Now the Brody is actually very good against the Granger, given the fact that he deals a burst, a single man damage rather than his damage getting dispersed. So they do have the AoE with the Lilia, they do have the secondary tank along with the healing, they do have the movement speed with the higher loss. The drafts are really looking good for the side of Team Flux Rekt Esports, but Litchi Paradise, they are coming in with the tanks, tank killers. They don't want to make sure that the tanks are really standing up. Xbox there, Daichi onto the Sicilian as well. They do have the, damage loaded up.
Yep, certainly. But I still kind of feel like Gary was a better option than a Granger, because Granger depends highly on his stacks. So in the competition of Team Flux X Rekt, there's 2 big sandbags in front of you, and if your bullets do hit right, it's gonna take quite a lot of your stacks away. And it's just I'm just a bit skeptical, but well, it is the players' confidence that they picked it up. But yeah, overall, Team Litchi Paradise, it's their late game composition once again.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the
That's
battlefield.
true. Now,
Smash
they
them.
do not focus on the early game, but let's see into the Land of Dawn, third game, who picks it up and secures the spot onto the semi-finals. Sorry, not onto the finals, but at the same time, the competition is really high though. Both of them coming up with A+ team composition, but Rio making that, cut though. I mean, despite knowing that the jungle might come in.
I mean, it was quite a bold move coming in from Rio, having the lane cut, right? He's not Chow, he's not a Badang, he's a high loss, he's a tank, yet he did it. So definitely quite a huge amount of confidence out there, but still it worked out in his favor. He got level 2 up ahead from Badang, but still, if we do look, Lilia is being a little bit of a problem onto Cecilia, given a lane clearing speed right in the early game. It does not match Cecilian quite well, but it's just, I think for the side of Team Flux X Rekt, it is quite the early to mid lane comp, I would say.
That's true. As of now, let's see if they are able to get it on or not. No first blood from both the sides, which is quite interesting given the fact that there is a veteran who can play it out a little bit of aggressiveness. They do have the Lilia though, but Lilia not being level 4 as of yet, and the turtle being spawned up, that is a problem. That is definitely a problem though.
Yep, I mean the rotation is definitely for the side of Litchi Paradise right now, putting the pressure onto EXP, but Convict onto the back line gets caught up, but good thing Mineral did have his So definitely one. Oh my goodness, the retribution on point coming in from White House, taking the turtle away in front of Leaks out there. But there we go, hard gun onto Frederick with the last insanity coming in from Link, but blood on the top lane, while a chaos is happening on towards the turtle side. But oh my goodness, another tsunami slam coming in from Kalea. That is a 1-for-1 trade that we just saw.
Interestingly enough, it is a 1-for-1 trade. Looking at the itemizations as well, Brody with the Fury armor, but he's just not rotating. I feel like if he rotated out like early game to the mid lane as well, little bit around the 4 minutes or maybe the 5, he might be able to get a few trades or even the assists to get him a boost with his gold as well as itemization. But let's see as of now, the Xbox trying to make sure that he would be the one, trying to get a level higher than this Frederick, but at the same time, this Frederick with that retribution, the first turtle, damn, chef kiss as of now. He really stole it up in just 2v1 situation.
The confidence in the retribution, right, definitely skyrocketing as of now. But White House starting to engage, but well, he still has to wait for his teammates to arrive because the whole situation might not be in his favor, given that Esports is 1 level ahead of him. But still, if we see right now, focus shifting onto the bottom lane once again as we see the turtle is about to spawn in the next 10 seconds. But Mineral and Rio, they're just playing tag around, but the Fist Break comes in with the Revitalize out there. Mineral gets taken down, ironically, but look at that bad squeeze coming in. Rio gets taken down. Lee gets caught up with the Appraisal. Red gets bonked away. Convict gets taken down in the hands of Jigsaw. Escape, but no, the retribution gets used to slow him down. Hero gets him out of the way before the turtle.
Conrad got that, that sentence onto him. Look at him. He his positioning was good, but getting succumbed like that, this is not a really good choice. But why not with the second turtle onto their hands? That means Flux and Rekt Esports really have that, good amount of traction going on for them. So let's see if they're able to keep it up or not. 4-3 as of now. Well, Litchi is getting farmed up very comfortably along with H2O and 969. He's just like roaming around though. He's just like trying to get as much as gold onto his hands. But 0-1-0. I think that is going to be a problem.
He does need to, be a bit patient and farm up everything that he can see. But if you do not get into team fight, how will you farm, right? But speaking of team fights, the focus is in the mid lane, as we see right now. But successfully defending their mid lane turret for the side of Team Litchi Paradise, working out well. I think both the teams, they just, initiate team fight when it is necessary, because it was around the turtle time that they initiated the team fight. Other time though, they're just out there minding their own business and farming towards the whole game.
That's true. The top lane pressure was there at the same time. It's not a wise decision to fight against a high loss in your hand, because Mineral is going to be a problem when it's a high loss. It's very tanky, can give you the slow damage as well. The Brink of Punishment is going to be a problem. So as of now, we just have to make sure that they get the high loss out of the way along with the Angela, and that is how they can secure the backlines. But just Ascendria is there for the late game. They did make sure that the late game insurance would be there from both the sides. So I really cannot say which side does have the upper hand. What about you, Zero?
The current upper hand, right? We can't really say, because the team, they just bring a surprise element like last game, the Harried base play. We couldn't really get, but I have to agree with you, Rikki, there. But right now, third turtle in the hands of Frederick once again. Litchi Team Litchi Paradise, they have to wait it out for the late game, like how Team Flux did in the second match. So it is not over until it's over.
No, that's true. That's true. As of now, both the teams, especially Flux and Rekt Esports, as was mentioning, they really love to be on the winning side, and they are thriving very much, almost trying to dominate it, trying to get on, one-sided game. But there are few obstacles coming in. Look at the banana, just trying to scout down as much as possible, but into the bottom lane, on which.
Oh my goodness, the slam coming in from Kalea out there catching Winehouse. That was not a good move, but a good trade for the side of Team Litchi Paradise right now with Convict caught really low. Once again, Glorious Pathway is spreading out the golden carpet by Highloss to force the team back at least to have the turret in their hands and successfully pushing it all the way through the last inhibitor in their hands now with the golden shield, with the holy shield. It is only 9 minutes into the game, and Team Litchi Paradise, they have to extend it for quite a long time, at least 10 minutes, they have to hold it out.
That's true. Let's see if they're able to hold it out or not. 6 seconds left for the turtle, and it's just going to be there as soon as possible. Now, Team Litchi Paradise, they will have to make sure that they also come in, they also take away, but the retribution gap is there between both of these players.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the level difference, right? The level difference is also there, and just Fredin, I think he just knows the timing about the retribution, and also keeping that in mind, Team Litchi Paradise, they won't be contesting for the Lord, rather going for the defense, but Mineral gets caught up in the bushes and is forced to use all that flicker to get away. So definitely safe there, and I don't think it's a good time to pick up fights, given that Lord is marching on from the bottom lane, unless you can defend the Lord. But yeah, that was a good choice to retreat back.
Lord marching down again in the bottom lane. A little bit of a deja vu from the game number 2, but the teams are swapped. The teams are at the opposite side, opposite ends as of now. So let's see if they are able to get it on with a good amount of defense or not. It's going to be very crucial though. Losing those inhibitors is going to be a very big thing.
I mean, with the inhibitors gone, right, you're gonna be facing against the enhanced minions, so it adds more work to your current work. But so now we do see Jigsaw going for the Tsunami Slam, but gets away with the Flicker Brody safe and sound. Angela on top of Winehouse with the hard guard, but still no casualties for either of the teams, although the map is definitely looking a lot bluer.
Oh, that is true. That is true. Now that the inhibitors is still standing strong, Team Litchi Paradise do have another chance, a very good shot to actually get it on a good amount of gold onto their hands. If they farm it up, not slow, because slow is out of the line. Slow, as we are already there at the late game, it's going to be quite hard to actually manage to catch the Brody, who is a problem. 4-0-1. Look at his score.
Yep, definitely. Brody is being the main problem right now towards the side of Team Litchi Paradise, because he's just in the back line. He got the range with the Malefic gun. You can't really reach him until you go for a flicker combo from Kalea, flicker pick off. But they're just not letting you reach Brody at this point. But oh my goodness, the item swarms coming in, and the immortality on True Leaked, but it won't be saving him from all the massacre, though he gets taken down. Not looking good for their side. Lord about to spawn in the next 15 seconds, but the thing is, Team Flux, they are creating more pressure. There goes the golden carpet coming in from Highloss, and of course the fist break with the fist wall. Oh my goodness, Mineral gets taken out, kill for Chari. After, oh my goodness, the amount of damage this guy is dishing out is just too much. Last item is gonna be in his hands very soon, but will it be necessary? Because I feel like the game is gonna be ending quite soon without Team Litchi Paradise having their the power spike. But at least they were able to defend the minion wave for now.
Yes, sir. All the inhibitors gone. The minion pressure is there. They are fighting of Padesa fighting situation. They have built that done, but I'm not wrong.
Yeah, the golden carpet, right? It's just too much because you can slow down the bolt coming in from Fredry. Gets 3 people in an instant with the base wide open. There is 4 down. Ranger is the only one remaining to defend the base. However, it does defend it given that the minions will take a bit of a time. Although Kiro and Chari are maybe trying to go for the base directly. The base log is there coming in for Brody. The amount of damage that he's dishing out. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, Team Flux x Rekt. They get to the finals.
Let's go. We got our first finalist right here. Flux x Rekt Esports going in a 2-1 fashion. Congratulations, Team Flux x Rekt Esports. They have shown what is it trying to go into the finals, but looking at the gameplay, I really did not, was expecting them to just force down the end moments.
I mean, it's good to take a risk because Granger was the only one remaining, and there was, I think, absolutely no way that he could have defended all the minions coming in from all the sides. So they definitely took a gamble, but the gamble did come out in their favor. So, well, definitely a good outcome.
And I agree. And with that was it. The game number 1, the first series. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the game number 2 because we need to know who's going to be the second finalist, who's going to be against Team Flux x Rekt Esports.
Hello, can you hear? I think we can speak now.
करना है ब्रो, लॉबी पे आना है। वो कहाँ जाएगा?
क्या?
कहाँ जा रहे हो?
मैं डिनर बनाऊंगी।
वो तुम मेरे को छोड़ के जा रहे हो?
किसने बोला? मुझे डिनर बनाने जाने हैं।
छोड़ो डिनर विनर बनाने का जरूरत नहीं, आज मेरा घर आ जाओ।
लॉल। लोकेशन दे दो।
बर्तन तो तुमसे ही धुलवाऊंगा।
ठीक है। I have no problem washing dishes, man.
Wow. दिन में तेरा रूम पे आ रहा हूँ, मैं ही कुकिंग कर दूंगा, छोड़।
लॉल।
सिंजी, तेरे खाने ना वो?
कौन सा?
अभी जो
नहीं, मेरा वाला सेलिना बोल के आएगा, देख फॉलो किया है। मिला? सेलिना बोल के गया एक। लगी?
रुको जरा, मैं गेम में आता हूँ।
हाँ। का फ्रेंड लिस्ट में ईडन है क्या टारटरस का भाई? सीरियसली?
मेरा फ्रेंड।
अरे यार इसका फ्रेंड लिस्ट में तो ईडन भी पड़ा हुआ है। लो
मेरा फ्रेंड लिस्ट भी।
अरे नहीं मैं जिसका आईडी बूस्ट कर रहा हूँ उसका।
हाँ अच्छा मेरा भी है।
इसका फ्रेंड लिस्ट में लड़कों से ज्यादा लौंडिया मिलेंगी।
नहीं मिलेगी।
सुंदर लड़कियां जैसे जीवो। जीवो का वो फोटो तो लेकिन खतरनाक है यार। मैं तो स्टेटस डालूंगा आज।
देखना जब तू सोने जाएगा ना यूट्यूब डाल के देख।
मेरे को फर्क नहीं पड़ता है रे। मैं मेरा अंदर वो हार्मोन है। फिर आपको ये सब होगा। अंदर सकती। The only thing which attracts me is money. अरे यार क्या हो रहा है इस गेम का? कुछ भी मतलब। मेरे सारे बंदे लॉबी में आ गए ना एस वाले।
रुको विकी नहीं आया। लेट मी कॉल देम।
मैं जिसका अकाउंट पे लॉगिन करके बूस्ट कर रहा था वो चीट कर लिए 23 आवर्स के लिए बैन हो चुका है। वाओ। एब्सोल्यूट सिनेमा। वाओ। मैं जा रहा हूँ स्टोर ओनर को बोलने के लिए भाई मेरे से बूस्ट नहीं हो रहा तेरा ये आईडी नहीं चाहिए भाई। मेरे को पैसा ही नहीं चाहिए। रख ले तो जितना मैं बूस्ट किया उतना पैसा भी तू ही रख ले। नहीं चाहिए मेरे को ये आईडी। बंदे का अकाउंट वर्ल्ड कलेक्टर है ठीक है। वर्ल्ड कलेक्टर बट स्टिल ही डोंट हैव एनी नार्तो स्किन।
बोल दो उड़ाने को पैसे।
मेरा दिमाग खराब हो गया उसका अकाउंट लॉगिन करे क्योंकि मैं खेलता हूँ लुकास और सास्के। आई मीन सुयो सास्के बोल लिया मैंने। लेकिन
तो सास्के से ऑब्सेस्ड थे ना।
मैं पूरा ऑब्सेस्ड थे सास्के से एकदम।
वही तो
जैसे जीवो शेफर्ड से।
Welcome to the land of God!
इधर कोई स्क्रीन शेयर कर सकता है?
मुझे नया अकाउंट बनाना पड़ेगा।
अकाउंट नहीं है ना तुम्हारे पास?
No, I have to make a new account and वहाँ से आना पड़ेगा। मैं फोन से देख रहा हूँ लैपटॉप में मेरा ये है। मैं लैपटॉप से मेरा माइक यूज
कर दो ना मैडम।
अभी नया अकाउंट कैसे बनूं मैं?
एक मिनट। Can any one of you do screen share, please? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
इस आगे स्क्रीन शेयर कर सकता है तू?
हाँ बोलो भाई,
स्क्रीन शेयर कर सकता है तू?
देखने दो।
इच्छी, ये देखो इधर चैट पे भेजा है मैंने तेरे को। मतलब बकचोदी का भी हाथ होता है यार, बंदे का अकाउंट ही कैंसर है।
What the fuck?
What should I do now? Login
What the hell? 23 years. Bruh.
fucked up.
Alright, can you see? I'm opening again.
Let me check. लैग नहीं होना चाहिए बस कास्टिंग का टाइम में, वही चाहिए मेरे को। लैग नहीं होना चाहिए।
Alright. Okay, you see? I don't know.
जी क्या करोगे? प्ले बाय प्ले आना है।
प्ले बाय प्ले
ओके।
तुमको तो एनालिसिस करना है ना।
सेकंड मैच प्ले बाय प्ले कर सकते हो, तो बहुत दिन हो गए।
ईशा की स्क्रीन आगे बढ़ ही नहीं रहा है। हो गया भाई, मैं पिच्ची का बात सुनते सुनते फॉलो अप दूंगा इधर से, मैं देखूंगा भी नहीं स्क्रीन में।
I think he has to do it again.
या ईशा की स्क्रीन शेयर ऑफ करके फिर से कर दो। पिच्ची नया अकाउंट बना सकता है तो अभी बना दो ना।
रुको रुको।
और ना आज का मैं बर्बाद हो जाऊंगा।
अच्छा हो रहा, बट मेरा भी लैग होगा, लाइक टीम फाइट उतना अच्छे से नहीं दिखने वाला है।
एटलीस्ट दिखेगा ना।
बट मेरा डिस्कॉर्ड फिर नहीं चलेगा, मैं नए अकाउंट से भी आऊंगी तो क्रैश होगा डिस्कॉर्ड।
कोई बात नहीं, कोई बात नहीं।
Hello, can you hear?
उसके लिए डिस्कॉर्ड से नहीं करती हूँ ना, मतलब ये।
तो रुको, मैं किसी एक बंदे को बुलाता हूँ स्क्रीन शेयर करने के लिए।
हाँ ठीक है ठीक है।
इसको बुलाओ, उसू को लेके आता हूँ, रुको। वेर इज उसू 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 उसू? अरे उसू किधर गया रे? ये बंदा मार दूंगा मैं उसको। अरे मौदविन ग्रुप में उसू 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 आ गया। उसू नहीं मिल रहा है, आ गया, आ गया।
जल्दी जल्दी। आई थिंक नेक्स्ट मैच कोई है क्या करने को, क्योंकि मुझे खाना बनाना है मुझे।
Yeah, you can go. I can take it from here if you want to.
हाँ, no, first match I'll do, it's fine. अभी टाइम है, like I'll have to start make like before 8:30.
मैं सोच रहा था एक मैच करके पिची को ईसाकी का साथ देके चला जाऊंगा।
मैं बोला तो 8 बजे के बाद मेरा
तुम्हें डिस्टर्ब होगा क्या?
I guess they will be coming.
If they won't come, my team will win. That's it.
No, they come. They have come. Sinji, उसी को बुला दिया?
नहीं है वो, मैं दूसरा इसको बुला रहा हूँ।
ठीक है। Okay.
बंदा नहीं मिला स्क्रीन शेयर के लिए बंदा नहीं मिला मेरे को। रुक
ठीक है मिस। Like you can do it from YouTube also. Live stream.
उधर नहीं हो रहा है, उधर पे लाइक लेट होता है। रुक जाओ। आज से मैं भाई ये लोग से ना कभी बोलने से भी ये लोग का मैं बूस्टिंग करके नहीं दूंगा। हो गया मेरा भी गेम का बकचोदी हो गया अभी ये लोग का वजह से। ओ नहीं रुको, मीको को पूछता हूँ। पूछो। हम लोग दोनों स्टार्ट करते हैं ना एक्सेल।
Yeah, okay, we can start.
Oh wait, Miko has to come in the lobby also. Oh.
I can invite her.
Okay. Wait, I mean if she agrees.
She was online a few minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
The game has started. Okay guys, welcome back to the Celestial Tournament round 2 versus team Ascendria versus Wikiki. And I'm here with our caster here, Peachy here. And I'm excited for this page. Hello Peachy, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. I'm good, and I'm also excited to see, given the fact that it's Wikiki. Now again,
Who said there are no shortcuts in life? I literally
I am
invented
curious to
one.
know how they will be performing, but the same goes for the other side as well. So let's go. The draft is on.
Yeah, of course. You see that the chip is out.
Sir,
Is it okay
what's your
to
command? Your
take the
team
chip
is
out
banned.
from the game?
Possibly, because one thing about Team Wikiki, they like to play it around, but for the side of Ace can also do the same. So, yep, I am curious to know if the chip, maybe into the game number 2 we will be getting, or maybe not. But as of now, Fanny already there. This is just for Van Satoru. We'll have to signature
can
pick.
escape
I
my
believe the
eyes.
Phobia should be there as well.
Of course. And here, the Badak has been banned. The other side is a Fanny. But yes, they're banning a good race.
Oh,
No,
got him
that's
lined up in my
not
sight.
true.
Is banned.
I like it though. You know, Fanny banned, Kimmy banned, but I'm also gone. Maybe onto the side of Team Wikiki, since they are at the blue side, they have a chance to pick up a Phobius as their first, or maybe not. But what are your guesses?
The room is bigger for picking up the heroes right now because there is a meta still on the lineup
Cocktail's
right
been
now.
itching for a real fight. Is
Oh,
banned.
there goes one of them. That's Kalia.
Rocks need no protection
Yep,
from
they
the
are coming
blade.
in. Interesting band though. I really like how Team AE had made sure that they did do their homework. You know, the homework bands are really looking good. The box share right on point just for and Satoran, just making sure that they don't pick it up onto the EXP. They love to pick that up, but let's see while the Phobias is up for a grab, the Lucian is up for a grab. What is it going to be? Will they be letting go of this Lucian? And with that, just 6 seconds
fight
left.
to our heart's
And
content.
it is
Your
not
team
that
is
case. It's going to be a Lucas coming in. Interestingly enough, I know that Lucas is somewhere around Van Satoru playing it. He does play out very well in the few moments in the other tournaments as well. I have seen him making a bad play, something bad
Let there
play.
be rock.
The same as we had it, the had it how he did onto the game number 2 from the game 1 series. So this time around, I want to see that kind of a gameplay. And the other side, though, Team AE, the picks are really looking good. Don't you think so, Axel?
Yeah, the team pick is getting a strong vibe, and it's gonna be a tactic battle. Like there is Valentina, the counter of Lucas, but still the Lucas would be in the early game would be dominating as a beast.
Agreed. Lucas, Jungle, you did see into the series number 1, game 1, how Lucas was forced onto the EXP lane so that, the lead is Jungle. But this time around, that's not the case. Coming in with the Lucas, with that retribution, I want to see those kind of a brawly kind of team play. Giving out that Lucas, they knew that the Fredrin could be there as well, but Dracoon with the Valentina pick though, they are just so ready already without knowing what they are going to pick, which is really interesting to see.
Of course. I mean, both team has both the tactics right now. They pick up the Katokachas, and with that, the most scope along with the other team is with 1-1. I think it would be over if the late game 1-1 would take over. Like it has a very sustained at the late game.
That's true. So let's see if Team Wikiki or Team AE gets their task on or not. As of now, the mazes are up. Vexana, I'm not quite sure why they banned it up. Should have been the last priority. not much of a threat for the other side as well, but it might be somewhere around a
Always on the way.
comfort ban for that. Interestingly enough, maybe next onto the board it should be the Florin. Florin and Predrin combo works very, very well, and I want to see that coming in. But pairing it up with Van Sakura as well, I believe they can do a Florin. But keeping it open, well, AE does have a chance to pick it up.
Yeah, of course. If they don't got that Florin out of the way, and the team Wikiki would be trouble for the S. But let's see. There is a
Let's make
spike
the
of
whole
a spike
world
that they could
taste
ban. Yeah, that's true. And here we go with the ban coming from Sportsa. I think they would ban us EXP lanes or the support, the front line.
That's true. The frontliners are really looking good from the side of team. Both, I would say, given the fact that you do have a Karukacha already, but for the tank, what are they going to play? The Angela is up for the grab. Game number 1, the series number 1, we have seen a lot of Angela plays coming in along with the President. Worked out very, very well for Winehouse, but this time around, if they did see that kind of a gameplay, they can make it out. But are they aware the side of Team Wikiki or not, or on the side of Team A as well? Angela can fit in anywhere. But wait a minute, April, not that hero, come on. You do have the Fovea still open. You're talking about what other options do we have onto the EXP lane?
We have that Baksha over there, we have the Alpha over there. There are a lot of room of heroes that can be picked in the EXP lane, but I think they would go with also that works also. But for the front line, the other side they pick out the Franco as well. I know Franco would work right now because there is a lot of CC coming from the Wiki, and it would be a problem for them if they have a drastic situation to figure out the strategies to make their way to eliminate one of them.
Agreed. Always being open and into the hands of Team Wikiki. They are known to pick it up, but what is he going to pick? There is a option of Selena coming in, one of the signature pick, but I want to see something of a AoE, maybe a Louis. Louis could be a very good option right here. Can start up the Franco to interrupt the bloody hand, but that's okay. They want the range and they go with the Sparta. The range is just for the 1-1 is very good, but getting hooked is definitely going to be a problem. But they just gave away another ultimate for the Valentina is also a problem. I want to see how they overcome that, but April onto that CC, just making sure that they will be having damage no matter what. Solid front line, the backliners are doing damage onto the side of Team AE, but Wikiki are no less as well. Look at them. Katurkacha as the tank, and the Soviets onto the EXP. They will be making sure that this 1-1 won't be jumping around, quite easily. But at the same time, Hiroshi might be the one taken down first into the team fights. Maybe, maybe not. Only time will tell. Let's proceed to the game.
Of course. As well as that, I could see that Lucas has been picked as an early mobility, as an early damage. At Brilliant, it has a slow mobility right there at the earning of a hyper, but yeah, both have potential.
I agree. Potential is there, but this is going to be the best of 3. We need the best of the best teams here coming in for the grand finale. We got a fourth contender being Flux x Rekt Esports, but into the game series number 2. Match number 1. Let's go. Let's see who picks this game up and trying to give that edge, trying to give that, a chance to take it away in a clean sweep. Maybe this match could be a clean sweep though.
Of course, I'm excited, and I'm trying to see who's gonna be picked out in the first game. It would be a situation where they both have the heroes that have pick and good, and right, they have the but the other team has been looking very squishy for me. I cannot say that it could be a good pick or it can be a bad pick, but yeah, let's see about that.
Let's see. Yeah, so we are already onto the land of John. As of now, there is a lot of pressure riding in for this Sparrow. Though, look at that. He is there. He's not aware that he's coming in, and yup, that is the first blood.
Yeah, for the that could be coordination's perspective, but yeah, it goes out and it got punished.
That's true. You know, I feel like the Woodcutter should have made a early rotation coming in, given the fact that the Moscow is quite vulnerable compared to a 1-1, and you just saw how Franco took an advantage of it. Vansaguro already level 4, but the pressure is building up onto the top lane as of now. April just making sure that the blue buff, the purple buff will be already in the time counter, but Max though already waiting in the bush. He is spotted out. Porta is there. N3M is also making sure to calm up, getting his retribution level higher. Given the fact that it is just going to be both of the junglers who want it onto their hand.
As I would say that there will be drastic pressure coming out from the 1-1, the Franco in top lane, but Moscow has to be in situation to play a safe before engaging, and also the team should be in the coordination to pick up the objectives very well. Let's see.
Let's see. A fight has broken up. First blood going down into the hands of Vansaguro as of now. They're going to grab the stable wildly with the last hit that takes it out in his hand. April is all zoned out. He does have the sword. He does not have the certain goal, but let's just forget it. This turtle is there into the hands of Team Wikiki and looking good.
I think the outcome is going good with Wikiki right now.
That's true. Look at them. Onto the side of Team AD as well, they made sure to take down 2 trades onto their hands, given the fact that they lost 2, trying to make it out onto the bottom lane. The pressure for the Sparrow just got spotted out. So let's see if he will be taking, a deep bloody hunt onto himself or not, but his power spike is going to be quite late enough. Will they be able to get the power spike on or not? I am all curious to know.
Yeah, but the main thing is if they would get the snowball or not. If they would get the snowball, there would be a drastic moment for the team to pick it up. So maybe it could be.
That's true. But top lane as well, while they're all alone, Hiroshi will be taken down. That's going to be a problem given the fact that members are getting down just one by one, and Team AE picking up all the attention, all the kills for themselves. But okay, Dragos with the awareness that he will be coming in, dashes away, which is really looking good. But
yeah, of course.
the power, the map potential you're talking about. About the Moscow. There is a lot of map, control in his hand.
Of course, he can go with his ulti in every position in the lanes. And yeah, he can reach out the time being when it's needed, but right now he's playing safe so that 1-1 couldn't take advantage of his goal.
That's true, but as of now into the mid lane, Max getting the taste of the Infernal Pursuit along with that Porta onto the back lane. Vansaguro making sure that he gets the turtle safe and sound, and he does make the play. His retribution level already level 15 on par with this French. The French is not getting a pathway, is going to be a problem, but Max will be shut down, will be bursted down. That's going to be Vansaguro trying to go in once more on to the face of April. With the Vengeance on EOG dropping in, and Hiroshi That takes it on, but oh, wait a minute, onto the back lines, while they're looking quite low. Sliver of HP, and you're talking about just enough to survive, and he would say that now.
Yes. And about what I thought that Prenko would be not good at early because there is no CC control over the minute. I guess there would be some problem in the early game, but late game it would be fine. But let's see. Most of them at the top lane, they're coordinating very well, and in the bottom they are changing lanes.
That's true. The change of lanes is much needed for the Moscow to farm, have a fresh, but 1-1 with the 3 score, 3-0-0 is just looking very, very good. She's all farmed up, she doesn't need much, but pressure is there on the mid lane, 3 members already there, but he just dropped him, that's like out of the max, but Max will be counted and start taking too much damage from this turret will be taken down. Onto the other hand, Hiroshi, his positioning looking very good, giving the vital information for while as well. Sota to come in, Sparrow also going in, but he's most very interested onto the millions in front of it. But onto the back lane, look at them. They are trying to get their chip damage on, but they are not looking in for a kind of fake engage though.
Yeah, the dive in was a mistake, but still they're able to secure the kill from Team Ace. And right now the Team Ace has been really trying to make them like they could be picking up with squad or the coordinations right there. The point is that they would be backup for the 1-1 for now.
1-1. Okay, look at that damage onto the bottom lane as we speak of. They do got the storm coming in, but Fredrin though trying to move away of the position, but he is trying to get as much as that from it. There is a rewind line coming in from Spota. The hook getting in. Oh, the Spota is having a good time. There at this fight will be going down. Hiroshi trying to get that stands onto them for his pursuit. Oh, another hook miss, not looking good, but wait a minute, there is no approval gun into the hand. N3M will be shut down, that would be Wiley, will see it, so that air strike and Hiroshi shut down as well. The team AE are just dominating, but the DNGs, they are losing.
Because the coordination is coming not very good because of what they have been going on, and the objectives they have been like gaps there. The retributions of trading has been very low than Lucas is. So right now they need to engage very safely, and it would be good for to engage in a time.
That's true, but into the mid lane, not looking good. He makes a pick up play, but 1-1 with that basic damage is all enough to take him down. One more member down. The AE are getting the snowball back onto their hands. The Storm getting next out, but wait a minute, the stun is there for the forward, but the Sparrow will be shut down. That would be so much damage, and Manfather will be next on the chopping block. N3 and 5-12 is on the chase. Hiroshi also trying to give some damage, but April though looking quite low, was trying to get away from the situation. Will they be trying to go? I don't think so. There is a Franco coming up to the speed, but no, that is not it. 2v1 situation, and Funnel Pursuit is just onto this duck. Move onto him, and the surprise trigger with the bloody hunt onto this Hiroshi. He will be going down finally.
Blue team turret has been
They
destroyed.
should not engage too deep, but almost they taken out the one, but they are 1-1 trade right now. Still they are engaging for the Lord. And because has not been ready because the teammate has been. Oh, there goes Ian.
Oh, that's true. That's true. One does get the crossbow tang onto the members, and Spota would be the one going down. But at the same time, this is a 2-for-1 trade going down into the hands of the Wikiki, losing the tank for 2 members, but the loss of the Lord. As the Lord moving down from the mid lane is not going to be a problem, but at the same time, Sparrow though, he's getting cornered out. Max is there, he's not able to, purify at the right moment, and he will be taken down. Max though, taking so much damage from the wishing lantern as well, will not be taken down.
Yes, as far as so good, but the room is getting smaller for the team Wikiki for now. Because the late game potential is there. As I said, the 1-1 will be picking up. It is attack speed, and Moscow couldn't do at the late game with the 1-1 limited crossbow on.
Let's see. Not that the game is just going in quite fast enough. Right into the hands of Team AE. Look at them. They are really playing on to the Franco's bloody hunt, which is really beneficial for them. Look at that. They have to spot out the Franco anywhere.
Yeah, I think Franco is working at the late game. Yeah, for the early game he was that. But yeah. I remember that Freedom is going out with that retribution now, and I think it would be good right now. It's getting a late game, and they could give up the sustainabilities because they have the damage right now. Looking on to the game, with the mech equipment.
Vanta just made an engage. Will be going down first. That leaves no jungler for them. And on top of that, they do have Violin who does have that. But okay, went for the flicker who still gets it on. Caught out with the heal is there, but wait a minute. Mega kill for this wrong one. And what's left from end to end? There goes the Abraser's Wrath coming in. There is so much damage on the side of Team AE that Team Wikiki are not being able to keep up, and this is where Team AE are going to shine, and they are shining, which is a good sign.
Yes, of course. I think Mobazen is getting a virus. So now meta is here it goes. Franco's going in with the hooks. It was a good hook. He's hooking well with the team.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
That's a true combination there.
Actually, got into the bottom lane. Hiroshi goes to the first one to one down. Bona will be the next, but makes the AOC play. Stunning, taunting, the predator. Who's taking big damage? And the aggressive one onto him will be taken down. That the cannon minion who's coming in from the mid lane. Also, there's a lane that Wiley who does not have this. So I expect it's going to be a little bit problem. Curtain call on to them. He makes the flicker play, making sure the Sparrow will be safe as well. The minions are not in as of now, and yep, it is in Sparrow while they trying to make sure they are ending in. But no, they were Frederick taking too much damage from the turret. Violet with the maniac, and now the okay, Drag Dragoon with the play though, but it's the Lucas, you know, the coffee cannot win in this. War again coming in. Are they going in for the mid end because it's a wipeout?
Of course, it's a wipeout. They shouldn't engage in the time that Minions came, but they have engaged. They have rushed that they could win, but yeah, the percentage of the Wiki has not gained the lose, but still, they are still holding on. They're clearing up the lanes right now, and they are making up from what they had lost.
That's true. Red lane already there. Van Shadow already alone on the Lord. He's just making sure that he won't be going down, and yet they got the Lord onto their hands. Mid lane already down. That means there is going to be a mid lane pressure onto the side of Team AE, but it is going to be an easy defend though.
I guess it would be an easy defend, but as far as so that they would be pretty engaging with the team right now, because they're not gonna let things go right now, and they're gonna not do the mistake again. I guess the point is, if they had the mistake, they had the one chance of mistake going out, it will be an end for them. The Lord is coming out in the mid lane, and they're trying to get engaged in the mid lane right from starting with the trading, going on to make a reason for the team.
That's true. And you know, talking about the goal difference between the marksmen, it's a few thousands left and right, but it will be balanced out very, very soon, given the fact that Team Wikiki are the ones who are coming back, stealing away the snowball that once Team 18 had. But the Lord already there, they're not letting it inside the mix, just making sure that they will be dodging the Franco so they got it on, one onto the other hand, trying to make sure that won't be taken down. They count Sparrow with the damage at the Spear of Misery. Oh, the Lord is there, Violet with the feather edge, trying to making sure that the Dragoon will be defender very, very low along with this one, but at the same time they are working down every inhibitor as much as possible.
Yeah, but as far as the team S is doing good at defense, and right now they have to retreat back because they have no damage casualty right now. And as far as concerned with that, the team S has the 1-1 as the back, and the sustain coming out from Pranko and Trinit NCC. It could be effective for the team to get in a team fight right now.
Oh, look at them. One thing about Max, engaging first is really working out for them, but if it is not, the team fight does not end for them, but at the same time, the pressure is on. The Moscow has to go back. Moscow has to clear it out, but all of them have assumed position, and Raccoon this time not with the Lucas ultimate with that S-Track is something that he wants the reins in Sparta though. Oh, wait a minute, does get spotted on. Taunt is there, hooks the Phoenix onto him. One trying to get the ultimate from Sparta, unable to do so. For the S-Track already used from this Farsa, they will be just backing off. This time around, Team A have the river area control. Look at them painting the whole map red onto their hands. But 1-1 with the split push. Millisecond split push though.
Yeah. And they are like pushing up the lane so to give a little space for the Wikiki, and Wikiki is trying to maintain a coordination to get the Lord. They're contesting against them right now, and probably I don't know who would take it, but it's still be there at the point if they had the chance of ultimate they use is Ray. There is a pushing 1-1 in there trying to get the Moscow out.
Oh, I thought I was gonna get me a taste of this. Oh, bloody hell, then well, but he makes the winter crown play along with the quick spot of the immortality. But the race right from both the sides. Sparta makes a very good AOG, but Team A, look at them, they were able to get Max out of the way along with April. But 1-1 though, won't be stopping it. Sparta next, double kill, mixed up, while they're all alone, what is he going to do? There is Hiroshi who's fighting it out all alone. Another winter crown play, but we are talking about now it's going to be a triple kill. Almost a maniac, but Masato is still looking down. I don't think he should be making that play given the fact that he is very, very low without an immortality.
Of course, the Slayer of Moscow has been making out them, and 1-1 has created late potential making out the team, and it was a quite good move coming from a 1-1.
Let's do Lord into the hands of Team A. Look at that.
I guess they could get the easy Lord, but Lucas is trying to engage as much as he could, but not as the Philippine is going after him, and Lucas is going. No, they didn't give up the Lucas for that Lord. Now the red team has the Lord, and there would be engage directly from the team red, I guess.
That's true. They have to make sure that they stop this a red or a Lord marching down. They don't have any better to get a stoppage onto this Lord, but one engage from Max is going to be game over for the side of Team Wikiki as of now. Let's see if Max will be the first one making the hook play. Especially, it should be Van Sataro or even Sparrow as well. Time by time, we have seen how his hook has been so perfect that, okay, he's trying to make a play. He's there, he's already there, but the members are too far away. They are scared to make an engage on, but at the same time, minions are pouring in. 1-1 trying to lock down, went up the taste or something, but wait a minute. Sparta though, winter crown play from the side of Team AE. The Lord is marching down, the Lord is taking down the pace, but the 1-1 will be taken down. They're talking about entry and also losing up the members. And wait a minute, they defend successfully. These making sure that the minions are out of their way before they engage, and yes, OD did not connect that very well.
From that, I wasn't expecting that. I was not clearly going to know that going to happen right now. Just that the fact is that they defend very goodly, and right now they have the chance to win right now because the team of the Stand has been out, and also with the 1-1 could make a damage, and now they don't have that 1-1 who could give a damage to the sustainability of the team.
That's true, but April, making sure that the minions will be out of the way, clearing it already, along with the who definitely fell and strike left, 26 seconds left for the Lord to spawn up, while the members are scrambling for the side of team A to make some mistakes. That goes the same for the side of team A as well. They are playing on the back off, they are playing behind the match, which is a good sign, but as of now, both the teams are on a, inside that they have to make sure that they get the win. Let's see if it's going to be Team Wikiki or is it going to be Team AE. Lord already marched up. I do see the Fredrin already in position, but Team Wikiki are not though. That's going to be a problem.
Of course. But meanwhile, the Lord is the team should be in the coordination. Both MM is still at the bottom lane, and right now, I think the Predator is going to get ready. Already, the person has used the airstrike.
Let's go. The airstrike already there. A little bit of a lot dance as well, but. Wait a minute, Infernal Pursuit coming in from April, but into the back end you do see this 1-1 dealing so much damage while it would be shut down. EOG made, but defensive EOG won't be surviving for now. Oh no! Wait a minute, how did this one get busted down? I just blinked and she's just gone. But at the same time, Mansako made the unleash the beat. SOD did miss it out. Also made the unleash the beat. That makes a winter town play mid-air. But wait a minute, Hiroshi looking to keep up an upset speed. Lord already marking down another winter crown. How many winter crowns that these players have? But at the same time, on the back legs of left out and right, it's friendly. Look at them, they're just not stopping. Hiroshi down. While it's down, entry and would be the next to be taken down. Mansako that has the immortality. But wait a minute, immortality lost. April's still there. Dracul on HS as well. But the minions, so much damage, it already took down half of the base.
Yeah, this game is getting a Winter Crown gameplay. I guess it's interesting to see that, but yeah, it's a Winter Crown gameplay right now. And the Lord is engaging by the construct to make them like they would engage the Lord, but still, Kanto is getting a vision. And because Lucas is going in with a low HP, he could not, or he could just take that as a bait to take a Lord.
This is possible to take a Lord, but wait a minute, while they looking right now, Karulka was the first one to fall down. Mansako already shut down. That means the Lord Executor that picks it up, gets a triple kill on his way to find the fourth, but while I don't think you should be going in, but shut down though. The Feather strike looking so good, but the Seminar is just Wile as well as Hiroshi defending the base. It's just more than 50%, more than 40 seconds left for the members to come online, and they don't have Executor as well. That means pushing down the base is going to be a problem, but the minions are going to be a hell. Minions cannot be forgotten.
And only the two members is in the defense to the terrain right now. The Lord is engaging. I think it would be the end, or it would be defense for them for their teams. Engaging all UCC, the damage coming in.
This is what I was talking about. NPM directly going in for YLA will be taken down, but too much current damage will be causing his death. April though, with no immortality and only with the Kina shield, so tries to take as much as internal pursuit on his hands, and that will be Hiroshi taking it down. The Lord is there. Sparrow making sure that the Lord will be taken on. His attack speeds are enough to melt it down, but the inhibitor though, I'm worrying about the bottom lane inhibitor because the minions are getting stacked on. The minions are not no mercy. Look at that.
The rock and pepper scissor play right here, and right now I thought that the other team would win and the other team would just push out, but still both are same in the position right now. Both are balancing exactly at least. And right now the pitch is going on in the mid lane.
That's true. That's over. Damage executor will be taken down. That will be the 70 seconds cooldown. But wait a minute, Sparrow, though, look at him. He is there. He made the flicker. He knows he has nothing to lose. On to the other side, Max are not able to, get on with the recall. But wait a minute, Red also on a chase. That's the minion ending. And Team Wikiki gets it on. Game number 1.
There was a smart move. There was a smart move from Sparrow. Oh my god. I couldn't expect that they could come to an end for the S because of the pressure coming out from the Wiki and the pressure that did make a compact to the effect to the team Ace to give not a good vision for the turrets, and there goes the Moscow going in the turrets and getting the victory. It was a balanced gameplay, yeah.
What a game coming in. This was, definitely a winter crown gameplay. All of them, look at that. I can still count 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm pretty sure the other 4 members have switched it or to the immortality already.
Of course, it does, and it was a quite gameplay. And congratulations for the Wiki for the first match. They will have won, and the other match is up here. So stay here, and we'll be right back. Taking a break for now.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Shinji, आजो.
Ashi.
मुझे लेट हो रहा है.
Ashi. Okay, so good evening guys. This is the second round between the team Ascendria Echelon versus Team Wikiki. The first round goes to Team Wikiki, and this second round we are going to see and on the
What's your
counter
command?
deck
Your team is banning.
it's Shinji. Along with me I have my friend Litchi. Litchi,
Hello.
what do you think? Who's gonna get this second match?
All this matters.
Second match, both the teams are strong enough to come up here to the semi-finals. So I am curious what kind of a crop they bring on. Last match it was just purely about the time they got. The game went beyond 20 minutes, and it's just the Moscow had the ability to go from the mid lane, and they got it. But this game around, let's see if they are able to get it on or not.
Match. It was like both the teams were doing a really good competition, a good fight was going, but the backup team as the 1-1 got trapped in
Iron.
Your team is banning.
Phobias and she got taken down, but this time we keep getting the 1-1 and the side of team Ascendria Echelon banning that Fanny and the Kacha. So guys, let's see the second ban from this side of Team Wikiki. What it might be? Oh, it's gonna be Kalia. Guys, this girl Kalia, she got the potential to do a good pickoff from the backline. I mean, from anywhere you are, she'll just jump onto you, and if you don't have any CC immune or purify, she'll just get you up. So if she's against you, you have to get a purify. But let's move on to the third ban from the side of Team Echelon. What it might be? Will it be a last also down or a Sopholine, or a Matilda. Let's see, guys.
Always on the way.
What do you
Your
think?
team is banning.
What is gonna be? Oh, gee. Okay, guys, there might be a network issue by the side of Peachy, but don't worry, guys. We'll just keep going
No
on
one
with
can
this
escape
match.
my iron fist.
Your team is picking.
And the last ban, the last ban of the first phase by the side of Wikiki, it will be Badang. So there is a chance for Ascendria Echelon going for the Kimi or else the Lucas, because both the heroes are really good in this current meta, and even the Florian is open, Bashia is open, 4 of the meta heroes are open there. Let's see what it's gonna be from the side of Team Ascendria Echelon.
Rocks hate no
Might
protection
be something
from the
like,
rain.
as like we thought, guys, it is a Bashia, like it's a triple Flux hero in this current meta. As we can see, Bashia can go to room, EX jungle as well. It's really good
Guided.
right
by
now, but
lantern's
there
light.
is this girl Jushin coming in from the side of Team Wikiki. Like Jushin is there for the utilities like Fredrin, Bashia, and Lucas and all, because the utilities can't move that faster like a Shishin and the so there might be an issue for utilities. Let's see the second pick from the side of Team Wikiki. It might be something like Lucas, or else a glue might come. Let's see, guys.
Vengeance incarnate.
Oh, Sparrow with his
Experience
spear
the youth
of destruction.
suffering.
Moscow coming in, and Execute. The global 1-1 is here with his Granger, because there's one on his ban, guys. But we shouldn't underestimate his Granger. It's really good. He got the Savage in the quarterfinals. Crazy. So let's see. Is he gonna get the Savage again? Or it might be a Maniac, because the Wikiki also is really good. And there is this thing coming in. What this Nemesis gonna pick? It is a Hayabusa for the backliners. Like, yeah, Hayabusa is a really good pick against the heroes like Jushin and Moscow. He can go to the backline with his Shadow Quad, and he can just use his Shadow kill and you'll be finished up. So I guess the Moscow should get his Wind of Nature ready, or the Rose Gold Meteor, because the damage coming in from that Kakashi will be really amazing. And there might be a Diggy pick, I guess, from this side
Time
of
to
Team
drop the
Wikiki.
beat of the Flux.
It's the Joy of One Satoru. One is really good with his Joy. Like, he is really good playing that Fanny, but his Joy is really good too. I mean, in the previous match also, he played the Lucas very well. Like, all the heroes in his bag are really amazing. So let's see. Is he gonna outplay that Hayabusa? Because Hayabusa is really like a counter for the
I am
Joy.
not the
But
only
here
one
is this.
bound by these chains.
Here is this ban, second phase of the ban coming in. And it's Focus getting banned by the side of Team Wikiki, and the Glue ban coming in from the side of Team Echelon. Oh. And yeah,
Yes,
Peachy is
sir.
back, guys.
Yes, I'm back. And with that, the drops really looking good, but this time around, Sparrow also onto that
Where there is
Moscow.
light,
Interesting though.
there are also shadows.
Yeah, like the Sparrow with the Sparrow destruction. It looks cool, you know. Bro literally did very well in the last match, the last shot of the base. It was amazing. Like his team was distracting the enemy and he just went straight to the base and ended the match.
My mission
That's
is to
true.
protect
That's true. It was
lives.
just a race against the time, with Moscow also coming up and 1-1 unfortunately getting shut down. So that was it for this. But at the same time, there is a chip coming in. Now the chip though does have the lot of grind potential. They can overwhelm the Ranger, they can overwhelm the Hayabusa as well, but they need to annoy, they need to give out the vital information, and only if the chip would be working.
Yeah, like yeah, chip is really good. Like if the team's coordination is good, chip is
There are no
really
shortcuts
amazing.
in life.
It
I literally
can
invented one.
be a mess for you because the chip, he if he gets his bleeding time, he'll just get his ult again and again, and the portal coming in, he'll just do a surprise portal on you, and his whole team will be there. You will get a 1v5 experience, and they will just cut you off there. So you have to be careful if there is a good chip against you.
Hello there, CK. Hello there, Peachy. Am I missing the spotlight here? I come back.
Oh, hello. Let's go.
And there is this Novaria pick coming out from the side of team Ascendria, Echelon. Like these ass guys, they are like they pick some rare heroes sometimes. Like especially Dracoon. I mean, it's rare to see Novaria getting picked in this kind of situation because there is this Moscow and the Egyptian as well. If the Moscow connects his Spear of Misery, it's over for Novaria, but Novaria is really squishy. She'll be taken down easily, but here we see the Owl pick coming in as well, and the Hilda pick will be there, I guess, from the side of Team Wikiki. What do you think, Isaki?
I noticed that there is a new heroes that have been picked, not as a gameplay, but not as I look in the tournaments. But yeah, right now I can see that the Cho is picked, nowhere is picked. I cannot see that in the many times, but now I'm seeing it. Like it would be a little bit of things that will be mixed here. So I'm excited for this match.
Yeah, I'm really excited too here because the team Wikiki, they got the upper hand here. They got the first round, and it's the second round going on, and there is this amazing picks from both the side, and let's see what it's gonna be because the team Wikiki gonna get this clean sweep, or else the Ash gonna take a comeback.
I already got the scene to what they would be like in the game, but yeah, I would not spoil it, but yeah, I can see that there is Badang at Rome, I guess, and there would be EXP or the EXP for Baksha. I don't know about that, but yeah, I can see that Badang and Baksha is on the sustain side, as well as there is sustain in the red team. There will be
5 seconds
Chips
till the
and
enemy
Hilda.
reaches the battlefield.
But at
Smash
the
them!
late game, do you think that Susie would be good?
All troops deployed!
I guess she's having some issue right now, but yeah, the late game Susie is not very good because yeah, first of all, it may have the effect at the first game, it may have the effect at the first, let the damage coming out from the blue team, it would be vital at the late game. So maybe it would be not good pick of Susan at the late game, but still, I guess there would be a CC control for them to make it easier for them to eliminate them. Top goal is trading out as crucial, and yes, there is going on in the mid lane, and Suzy is pushing out away to get the Hayabusa, the blue buff, but Hayabusa is at the corner almost getting his buffs. Joy is engaging differently in backside to get, oh, there goes a sword, there goes down the joy out from the joy out. Probably he shouldn't go like that without a team, but yeah, he rushed that. It was a punishment, and it was a good trade for the team to make it punished for getting in their way. So far so good. Joyce is in the pressure right now because Hayabusa is getting him to back up, and still there is going on the top lane, and the bottom lane is still a straight trade. Almost the mid lane is going chaos here.
Yeah, like both the teams are having a clash between them right now, but look at that Echelon and that shot from Rekt. Damn, one got taken out, and for the chip will be taken out by the Hayabusa.
Of course, the way that Hayabusa is playing is that he's engaging with nobody as well when the combination is going fit and fine. And right now they are in the blue bombs of joy, taking him to steal the bomb. The turtle is up,
but Sparta will take down the Coon, and Hayabusa in the danger zone too. And Hayabusa was taken down by the Egyptian as well.
There was probably that going in without a team, but the provided by the chips going under the backline that could give a gap for, that could give a bad win for Hayabusa, and the team was again bad win there. So you could not help that. The Joy has taken the turtle accordingly to its right moment, and yeah, Chip is waiting in the range to make that Hayabusa suffer for what he has done in the early, I guess.
Yeah, like Chip waiting for the photo, and the photo coming in, and all five of them are there, and that Hilda will take down the Dragoon. Dragoon has been taken down, and Hayabusa will be able to escape, and yeah, Shadow will kill onto them, and Hayabusa will be able to escape. But look at them, all of them are here. It will be a clash between all of them, and the Chip will be taken down by Apple.
Yeah.
With this slight amount of HP, the Egyptian escapes, and look at that one Satoru going, and Nemesis chasing him, but not enough of damage. He will escape, and look at that Chao going for the Moscow, and Moscow will be taken down by Execute.
That was a clean shot by a ranger right there, because the Moscow was very low and he was going to get a retreat, but the Cho was there. The Ascendria
Cho was poking him, not letting him recall, and at the time Axie came and got the kill, secured the kill. I mean, as you can see, Axie is a really good miracle winner because most of his heroes are really amazing. 1-1, Granger, and there are a few more.
Of course it does, and probably that is the key that they should be getting it right now. The bottom lane is engaging too quickly for them to press in, and the chip is kind of bit ready for the teleportation coming in. They don't have the Louis, but they have the chips to get the direction at any time right there. And most of a while it was difficult for to a child, to a Granger, almost a sudden that would be one shot and one squad down. They must be careful about that.
There might be Gregasen in the bottom lane. There is a poke going on between the Bashia and the Hela, but yeah, you can see both the teams waiting for each other to engage. And
the slight play I have at the late game is the potential is that the Joy would get the early payment for Hayabusa.
And everyone is there, and Joy has been caught out. He and the Joy and the Chip will be taken down. 2 men down. 2 men down. And next going for that Moscow will be taken down as well. XC with that amount of damage. Damn, bro. It was literally insane. One ripsody shot and the score is down.
That's called destruction of damage there. The poking with that Rangers, and with this, he could build a Sky Pressure early mates, and he could build a stacks with the Hayabusa damage.
look at that Joy escaping with his light amount of HP, but all of them are cheering him, and look at that Hayabusa with his light amount of HP going in, but it took the remote move, he will be taken down by the chip.
Yeah, that ultimate coming out from the Moscow was quite good, but not that engageable for the team to make maintain to get a eliminate for a team. Chip is on the way to get a vision. He's always in the vision to take in the boost, and people and right that the players cannot see that, the blue team cannot see that. The thing is that Chip is playing well. But I must say the point that goes in the late damage is Hayabusa and Granger. Yeah, like main team,
Yeah, like Granger has the potential of the late game because he's a stack-based hero, his stacks are up. He is religion, and look at that Lancero getting trapped in. Hilda coming in for the backup, and yeah, he will be able to escape because Hilda is there to back you up.
Almost it was almost it would be a team fight, but the clearing out the lanes, Chips is onto the back line to get Hayabusa out, but Hayabusa trying to escape. He's going with the ultimate, and there goes Hayabusa is on low. The team is picking up, they're actually coming out from the Ranger, goes down the Chips. Goes down the Hayabusa's Zuzin, but still knocked out by that Cho. That was a good trade. That was a good 3 downs, and maybe they could be up to the lane clearance, and they could get the gold right now. That's the plan they were going to.
Yeah, it was a good trade. 1 for 4. Nice trade by the side of team Echelons. They did really well, and damage coming in from Xe is really amazing. Most of the times we see Granger getting his damage spike from 10 minutes or 11, but it's not. It's just 8 minutes, and he is just dealing a lot of damage. And look at that, Moscow will be taken down by that Hayabusa, and she got trapped into an egg. At that moment, Xe was taken down by the Joy. But here is this portal popped on, but nobody will come to fight because there is the push going on the top lane.
There's a slight view coming out from the team that it was a mistake. So the point is that they should not take that mistake and to keep that things to make them lose. But the strategy is going on with the blue teams right now. But at the point they would keep the Lord with the killing eliminating Hilda, but they didn't. They go toward the Joy to make eliminate, to make the clear lanes for the minions to come. Get them to the
damage by the Granger. Oh my god, the season kill by the Granger on that Joy. It was really amazing, but I guess Granger has been trapped down. Oh, look at that damage! Oh my god, executed going in with so much damage, but he will be taken down by the Juxin. And Juxin, I guess she will be punished. And your Lord of course ID head of team Ascendria Echelon, and Hayabusa will be coming for that Moscow, I guess, and Hayabusa going in with that Shadow OE2, and he will secure that kill onto that Moscow. Ascendria Echelon is just thinking about the third match. They are just planning for a third round because look at them, they are just dominating. It's a 20-7 score going on and a goal difference. But just 10 minutes here, and the team Ascendria Echelon is just doing so well.
Of course they are doing well, and let's see. The Granger is going with the power spike. He is engaging a lot. He's with the damage. He's with that. He don't want to he don't need any engager. He don't need that sustain heroes to back up him. He just shoot out the bullets and got the kills and knock out in position right there. He's going in. Hayabusa is steady into with his ultimate going in. And all the brush is going in there in the mid lane and the holy bill has been removed right now.
Oh my god, triple kill on that. Xe is really doing so well. It might be a maniac, I guess. Xe going for more. And this might be an end. Damn.
This might not be an end. This might not be an end because yeah, there is minions coming out there. The holy field would be removed at the bottom lane also, but the top lane is still there. I guess they should try to make it engage properly, but yeah, they are not engaging properly. The game is on the way. That's the reason that they are losing so much gold. And yeah, Joy is going to
danger, but yeah, he will be able to escape with that flicker. And Chao going in. And Chip, look at him. He will be taking down mega kill on that Chip by the creature. Oh my god, Dragon with that shot. One shot and one kill. Bro just killed it. And yeah, Granger going for more. It's unstoppable Granger, and it's a 5-man wipe out.
I guess this will be the end. I guess that there is the point that there should have been a game for Granger and Hayabusa right there. There should have been picking a Joy because the Hayabusa has taken advantage because like Joy is taken for the meltdown of the Texas the heroes, but yeah, Joy picking a Joy and against Hayabusa. Hayabusa has more like that ability to make against the Joy the counter pick. And there goes the team S at the round 2, but they have one. They both have one, and Hub same. Right now, one of the team will be going to the final round, and let's see to next match. So stay tuned, stay here. We'll be right back.
Green is blur.
I guess this will be the final match. This will be the final match. I see. Can you do one thing? Can you close the screen and then on it again?
Fun is all that
Well,
matters.
back guys to the third match of the game, the last match of the game. I think it will be not the last match, or maybe it will be last match. So probably are you excited for this
What's your
match?
command? Your team
There
is
will
banned.
be something that would be in the last game, so it might be quite showdown in this last game. So I'm incredibly excited about this match between Wiki versus Ace.
My
Who
tail's
wins
been
the-
itching
who
for a
wins
real
the-
fight.
Is banning.
The match and then going to the final.
Muscle of iron.
Your
Bones
team
of
is
steel.
banning.
Of course, and we can see that the ban has been goes on, and they have banned the they have banned the Pro Liner EXP, the
Need no protection
the
from the
sustain
rain.
heroes, that the Padang, that is a quite not maybe the it would be a sustain pick if they would not ban that. It was a good ban, and right there. It's also a sustain with the 2 sustain pick and 1 penny. Decisions of the Cable Queen. And it is hard to catch penny with this cable. So maybe it's a good ban for them to pick up the penny out in the game. As we are waiting for a while to pick up the first hero, because the lot of heroes is open right now. The meta, everything is open right now, because they could pick a counter pick, they could pick something else. They should decide wisely. I think they would pick something that would be good for a team fight. And if it does, we can see now.
only one bound by
Oh, there goes Pobius. It was a good one to pick Pobius at expected time, because Pobius, if they pick a Pobius at their hand, it would be difficult for the backline.
Hello, Isagi. There
Hello,
was a network issue from my side. I'm really sorry, but yeah.
It's okay. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm glad you're here with me.
That is an amazing band. We can see the
Let's hear from the crowd.
of XE and Penny of that one Satoru is banned again. I mean, both the heroes are really overrated, I guess, right now.
Of course, it does. It does make the team quite struggle for them to put it out. Yeah, they banned the sustain because they hit the sustain. They hit the sustain before, and they don't want the sustain back in the game. And I think there would be a squishy gameplay. But as for the team, looking at the team, they picked the first sustain heroes, which will be beneficial, but also with the pick of Ascendria, it would be melting point for the team to make up. So they must pick that wisely.
Yeah, like Team Ash, they did well in the last match, but they can't forget the first match, because the team
spirit here.
Wikiki, they really played very well in the first
And
round. But here we can see Yuishong pick coming after the Phobius. It is a mispick, or it's a planned pick. What do you think, Isagi? Because it was picked in the last moment.
Of course, it does. Knowing it's sustain, I guess they are picking up Yuzong S for EXP and Pobius for the roam. I guess Pobius roam works, but I might not see that like Pobius gonna work like that. But yeah, which lane it would be go is quite confused right now, and I would try to make it either like they would go to EXP or they would go to roam. For Pobius is better.
Hey, Rekt is banning.
Yo, and see that Forza ban coming in from the side of Team Ascendria Echelon. like it was really annoying for them in the first half.
Yeah, the range of a parasite is quite unable to stop it, because the range coming out could take the range out from the teams. Also, it could take out they have the squishy hero there, so they might not able to maintain. But do you think what is open right now? What is open right now?
Yeah, there is that Lucas. We can forget
Or
that.
there is the Lucas. Yeah,
And the Evelyn as well.
of course. There is the main thing. There is the main thing there are the main thing that should be banned right now, but they didn't get it. I guess both the team would not pick that, but surely maybe they would pick something that could be beneficial for them.
I guess there might be a network issue from the side of team Wikiki because they picked the wrong hero and they didn't ban. I guess there might be a network issue, but let's see guys what it's gonna be. The second pick from the side of team Ascendria Echelon. It might be Lucas because banning Florin will be useless because the team Wikiki already picked the Matilda.
But Lucas, they have to sustain, but Lucas, even Lucas would be more drastic for the team Wiki, but they had to pick up that hero that could be perfect to advantage to counter them. So maybe they would. So there is a pause going on again, like not again, but yeah.
I guess as I said, there was a network issue, I guess, from the side of Team Wikiki. So I guess there might be a redraft. Who knows? But yeah. What about what do you think about the third match? Like
The second match.
what leads to the third match? In the second match, we saw that team Ascendria Echelon dominated really very well. So what do you think about the mistakes of the side of team Wikiki? Why did they lose the second match despite getting a good win in the first round?
I think mostly the gap. The Moscow has not able to catch up. And the team was not there. The situation way that has bring out the team to maintain that. That is the thing. The gaps has been there. The goal, the objectives has not been there. Also, they tried very hard, but still, with that strategies coming on from that Ascendria, the impact from Granger, the stick out coming out from the there was a good point, and picking up Joy against Hayabusa was not a good point. As you can see that Joy just melted down the tanks, the stick heroes first, but Hayabusa can go anywhere he wants. Like he has a set Ogi and he can go like dash to dash, but it would be hard to catch for Joy. So yeah, maybe that was a mistake.
Yeah, like the Hayabusa is really good against the Joy. Like Joy is good, but Hayabusa with his shadow we kill, he can just be immune from the damage he'll get from the Joy and he'll just take the Joy down. So yeah, Hayabusa is really good against the Joy, but here we see Litchi ma'am back again.
Hello, Shinji. Hello, Isake. How are you guys?
Hello. You missed a lot of shows, right, in the second play, but yeah, I'm glad you came back.
Game number 3. Here we are. It's so crazy that both the games went to game number 3. So I am curious to know who will be our final.
The spirit and power in the morning.
Of course, like they are both in one situation here. Like they have the 1-1 half goals there, but yeah, they need the one to make it full. So I'm thinking one of these team would get through it.
No one can resist my charm.
Maybe not. Both the sides, they do really have a chance, but Hayabusa coming onto the play, that's going to be a problem, can immune a lot of things. And top of that, Lucas is not banned and both the sides not capitalizing it. I am not sure what is happening. Maybe Van can figure out this game, but Isn't it going to be an excess damage onto the front lane?
Like, now we can see the Matilda getting picked with the phobias, and there is the pick again, the Yuzhong. I'm really confused about the picks, because if one picks the Lucas and the Hyper, I think there might be some kind of mobility issue, the damage issue, because there will be too much of sustain. Yuzhong with sustain, Phobias with sustain, and Lucas, there will be damage, but if he goes full damage, he'll be squeezed up by that Hayabusa. But here we can see Sasuke Uchiha here, and the side of team Ascendria Echelon, they're going for the Hylos as the last pick. What do you think, Pichi? Which draft is better here?
Looks like they are pushing. Wait a minute. They are putting Hiroshi onto the mid lane. No, it's Varale on the mid lane, but he is onto the Phobias though. But again, interesting pick, definitely. Maybe some kind of a misclick on their side, or they just want to make sure that they will be having less magic damage, given the fact that the Rome is a magic damage dealer, in a sense that it does support them with the magic damage and not physical. Nathan also magic, Phobias also magic, and they just don't want to pair up the needs as well. So that could be one of the reasoning right here. But I am Wikiki. I'm not really sure what they are thinking. That's right on point. Very good pick against a Hayabusa. Can immune. The same goes for the Hayabusa as well. But here we are into the land of dark. Here we go.
All troops deployed.
Sorry about that, Pichi. It was a natural issue from my side, but yeah. Let's continue from both the sides.
Let's go. Third match, one match left, and what is it going to be? Will Wikiki secure the spot, or will Team AE secure that spot onto the finals? It's definitely going to be intense. The first two matches really went like that. But as of now, into that, let's see what will happen.
Yeah, in the first round, we saw that both the teams were really doing a very long match. It was a really long match. Both the teams were doing very good. But in the second match, we got to see Team Ascendria Echelon dominating Wikiki really very good. And here is the third match. And yeah, we can see CC, April with that CC dominating the Yuzhong very well.
True, that's true. No first blood coming in, which is still surprising for me, given the fact that the teams really like to pick it up very quickly. But yep, this is what I was talking about. Almost there, almost for this Yuzhong. But Hayabusa did tad late, but it's okay. Could have gotten the first pillar, but into the mid lane they tried going.
Yeah, Hayabusa could have got that kill, but he was late for a few seconds. But here, the first neutral objective here, the turtle has been spawned, and yeah, there might not be any contest, because we can see the turtle has been melted down, and yeah, so US secured it. No fights, no engages for the turtle. Score is still 0-0. Both the teams playing very safe.
True, that's true. And now that the first lot is not here, we will still also trying it. To the bottom lane, we do see this dragon form coming in, just trying to escape it out, trying to get his passive up, but at the same time, he needs a little bit of a backup.
But it's funny, to see a dragon getting bullied by a little girl named CC. It's really amazing. But yeah, I was coming in with the shadow kill, but he won't get any kill. Lack of damage, in the early game.
True, that's true. No, now that they are trying to engage, but they're not able to move on. They are trying to play onto that, trying to play onto the mid game or so. But as of now, I think I'll be trying to get a 87 here. You're looking at the Matilda looking quite low, but at the same time, so you onto the back lane. That would be the first spot. That would be the one picking it up. Second to be falling down would be the Hayabusa as well. Kimmy in a comfortable position, dealing those basic attacks, but he knows he has to go back.
Yeah, as we can see, the Matilda and Suyu, they are really very good. I mean, pretty good in the fights. Like Suyu has that early damage and Matilda can take him to the back line. It's a really good combo. But let's see, it's still the early game because in the late game there is a full 5-man full complete role composition from the side of team Ascendria Echelon, whereas from the side of team Wikiki, they are lacking a bit of magic damage because there is no mage from their side.
True, that's true. Let's see if they are able to get it on from the top lane. The number of damage for that Nathan comes in with his ultimate, but that is just too much damage.
Nathan alone is controlling his lane. 3 of them went in, but still no kill, and yet there is a force coming in and you miss them. We'll be able to defend it, but no, the turret will be taken down. Team Wikiki is really very strong right now.
Okay, 2-0 as of now, and on top of that, that is also left down, but at the same time, top lane is coming in along with that is why would be falling down. Now, Team AE does have the chance to get with a little bit of a push, but they can actually go in. It's just the Matilda as well as the Nathan, but I'm not sure what just happened. Okay, petrify combo for this. CC though pops up with the vengeance, making sure to soak up as much as possible.
Yeah, if there wouldn't be the vengeance, if the vengeance wasn't there, she would have been taken down by that Suyu. But look at that Matilda going in for a cringe. Oh my god, lots of damage by that Matilda.
Definitely a lot of damage from the Circling Eagle, but he would be going out of the way safely. But onto the bottom lane though, that was definitely an intense 1v1 situation that always going down between the CC and the Yuzhong. But as of now, they will be just trying to rotate as much as possible. Yuzhong already back again towards the team, but Yuzhong is just making sure that his turret won't be touched.
Yeah, the team Wiki is maintaining the turrets really very well. Whereas in the mid lane and the top lane, the tier 1 turret is already been taken down on the side of team Ascendria Echelon. Here is this turtle again, no contest again. The team Wikiki is getting all the free turtles.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
But at the same time, it is the Nathan who's just getting turrets for them. Ranger as well, making sure that he is also getting on with the same number of trades that they are making at the bottom lanes. But losing all the minions is the Ranger will be trying to win for both. But no, he will not. He's also just trying to get some calm on his hands. But Team Wikiki already playing, all 5-man together, just making sure that they will be on to the team. But as now, Hylos just made a move.
Yeah, Hylos with his glorious path tried to defend the turret, but here in the top lane, it's still the HP of the turret there, and Gringer can take the turret down so easily. There should be some NM like DHs, the ones who use DHs to take down the turret, the attack speed one, but Gringer, he is the burst one, so it's a bit hard for him to take down the turrets. But here we can see there is this tier 2 turret taken down on the bottom lane by that Matan.
But once again, Hylos with another initiation. Look at him, there is There's a dragon going around trying to go into the back lane, so
Yup, and look at that. Oh my god! Shadow got killed. And look at that. Oh my god, Sasuke going in. Uchiha Sasuke going in for more. And look at that, Nathan with the damage Sparrow dealing so much of damage. Nice.
So now, Team Wikiki, 5 kills already onto their hands. They are just, making sure that they will be shutting down 3-for-0 trade. This Lord level 1 would be going into that.
slain the Lord.
Yeah, like both the teams, there is not that much of kills from both the sides. The team Wikiki with the 5 and the team Ascendria Echelon with the score of 2, but the turret push is really very good from the side of team Wikiki. They are getting all the objectives and the turrets, it's really good. Like the macro play is there.
So 5 members already there in the middle lane. They are getting caught out of the Kimmy's ultimate as of now, but they want to engage. The Nathan does make a ultimate play, making sure that to get that turret in. But wait a minute, how was on not getting the window? Obviously, it's definitely a problem. Look at him, he's just getting cornered out. He's not able to pass. When the Lord marching in, makes a big bang.
Oh, and that the dragon is making sure that the backliners are getting poked, but the turret will be safe because there is that 5-man defense. But here we can see the usually will be taken down by that Granger and Shadow we kill, and that Granger will get double kill onto that Phobius as well, and that Mathila will be taken down too. It's a 3-man down, 2-men surviving, the damaging ones, the ones with the has amount of damage, and look at that Suyu going in for 1 more kill.
3 members down. Team AE are striking back. Look at them. They know they can play around the Kimmy as well as the Granger. They do have the potential for the mid game to the late game comeback, and they are tapping it right onto them. But as of now, Team Wikiki also have to make sure that they don't lose their wisdom right on early on. He's also one of the step makers, like a secondary tank, other than the Phobius as well as the Matilda as well. With that, members though, just like making sure that they are spotting down all the campers. Van Sasaro trying to make a sneaky play, but he was spotted by the Sonata. They are getting up for the Lord, but will they be able to? The shadow was quite fast enough though. He did get it, but it's just he just have to face that cooldown on once again. 6 to 8 seconds. Let's see if they are able to get it on or not. This Lord, we're talking about a level 2 Lord.
Not like this level 2 Lord. I mean, if the team Wikiki gets this Lord, they will be able to like destroy the inhibitors of the side of team Ascendria Echelon. But if the team Ascendria Echelon does some miracle, it might be a good trade for him. But look at the turret. Lord has been secured by the side of team Wikiki, and there is a fight going on in the top lane. And oh my god, Nathan with so much of damage, and the Granger as well. It's a 1-for-2 trade right now, and team Wikiki forcing in really bad, and 4 men going in, and look at that legendary onto that Kimi.
Came through onto the hands of Team AE. They just lost three members trying to defend the base. Now the minions are pouring in. You're talking about 50 minions coming in, but Wikiki shadow kill right on the point. Suyu will be getting a taste of that, but Nathan all farms up. He does make a play. There is this stun coming up, making sure that the Nathan will be away from the ring of punishment. Picks up the double kill, a triple kill on his card. There is a maniac, but no, taking too much damage from this direct is not an option. Kimmy also pops up at the right moment. Now they will be trying to push it down. They don't have as much as manpower as of now, but they are all relying on this. Nathan can make the play, and that's a shutdown. But the direct damage, too much direct damage. The Lord's coming in. Kimmy shut down. That's the end. And Team Wikiki gets a spot onto the finals.
Yeah, Team Wikiki with a weird kind of draft, but it was a nice play by them. They really did very well, especially Sparrow with his Nathan. He really played so well. He just melted down each and every hero from the side of Team Ascendria Echelon.
True. Well played both the sides though. And what a semi-final match. All the matches going on to the game number 3.
So, Pichi, what do you think about the mistakes made by the side of Team Ascendria Echelon? Why did they lose the match? Okay, there might be a network issue by Pichi, I guess, but yeah. Guys, it was a really good match from both the sides. Both the team really played very well, but the team Wikiki really played very well, and they got
Yeah, it was I'll come back. It was a good game, and probably Team Wiki was playing awesome, and right there, it was awesome. And both team played well. They did very well. I watched both team. I watched whole the team. I watched whole the squad. They did very well. The game was intense, and probably the best game I ever watched is this gameplays.
But the teams really did very well, but look at the Team Wikiki, they performed really very well, so the victory goes to them and they made the spot for the finals. And yeah guys, there is the final match tomorrow, the match between the Team Flux x Rekt Esports versus Team Wikiki. So guys, stay tuned, there will be finals tomorrow. Please come to watch. It will be a really amazing match tomorrow. See you guys. Have a good night.